Hello. What it do? Hello. Oops. What's going on, YouTube? Get intimate. Turn off that little light. How we doing, y'all? How are we doing? There we go. Hello, what's up, Jody? What's up, Kenneth? What up, MK? Hey, hello, Georgia. Thank y'all for your heart me's. Howdy doody, everybody. I hope everybody's having an awesome Thursday. I most certainly am. I just finished watching some Dean and working out. That was brutal, man. If y'all are watching that Dean versus Austin guy debate, whew, it was good. It's juicy. How is y'all's doing? Y'all, give me some taps on the screen. Let's get to 10K as quick as we can. Let's get these debates started. Yeah, I agree. Let's get these debates started. If you're on YouTube and you want to debate, you're going to have to come over to TikTok. We have stopped taking phone calls for a little bit just for the protection of my page. I tend to get strikes when people call in because they're a little crazy sometimes, y'all. A little bit of crazy. Honestly, I need a little bit of so I'm gonna get some caffeine gum. Um, anything crazy in the news today we should go over? What's up? What's up, Sarah? Hello, Linus. Get a little bit of nasal spray going. A little bit of neuro gum. Stuff is awesome. It's actually like good gum too. It's good gum. Anyways, we are doing political debates, and if you're a Trump supporter, if you're a conservative, if you're a libertarian, and you want to debate, hop on in the box. Come tell me why you like Trump. Why are you the way you are? Why should I vote the way you vote? And if you're not, tap on that screen, baby. Tap on that screen. Let's go crazy. Democrats' version of the future is Hunger Games. Aren't we literally about to do Hunger Games? Wasn't it literally proposed by the Trump administration to do a Hunger Games-esque show with migrants? Are you joking? A Patriot Games. Yeah. Come on. Good evening, Caroline. What's up, Peanut? What is wrong with y'all? I swear to gosh. I swear to gosh. RC owns me? Do you think I'm a woman? I know y'all think y'all own women. Elon Musk's AI filed lawsuit in Minnesota. Can I call in? There's no calling in. You're going to have to come over to TikTok if you want to debate. RC did great last night. Didn't he crash out and leave? I don't know what he did. How we doing, y'all? How are we doing? Guys, if you're MAGA and you want to debate, you can type MAGA in the chat and I'll invite you up. Also, guys, as soon as we get more people in here, I'll say it. Someone on YouTube says, "So you believe in the woke agenda by the left?" No. I don't think the woke agenda is anything real. I think that Trump and the Republicans have figured out some really good gaslighting stuff to get us to defend minority groups, marginalized groups. And I will stand 10 toes down defending those groups. But no, we're not coming for your kids like y'all are. Y'all are coming for our kids with Christianity, indoctrination. I think all that's bad. I'll call in. Guys, you have to come in. Oh, you have to come over to TikTok if you want to debate today. We are not doing calls. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm doing good. I'm actually feeling good today. Feeling fantastical.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Are you a Trump supporter?
I support every president. Yes, I support Trump.
Do you support anything specific about Trump, or are you just like mindlessly loyal to whoever's in power?
You're going to start with the name calling and accusations already, or are you going to have a regular conversation?
I'm asking a clarifying question.
No, you're saying I'm mindlessly supporting him like I'm a moron. Are you more successful than me? Do you know that? So why are you saying mindlessly? Why are you being so rude? Why are you acting like a tough guy saying mindlessly? I'm not mindlessly.
This escalated really quickly.
Because you're a jerk off. Right away you start with that. Why don't
you could just clarify and say no.
I'm a grown man. Why don't you talk to me like I'm a man instead of talking down to me?
I'm trying.
No, you called me mindlessly. The first thing I said.
That's not a name.
I'm 50 years old. I support every president. That's what an American does.
All right,
they all have their goods,
silly.
They all have their goods and their bads.
I think it's silly.
They have all.
That's what I would say.
Every president has their goods and bads.
Sure, I would say Trump's got way more bads than goods.
What is he doing that's so bad?
I wouldn't be able to point to very many things he's doing good, but I'll give you a few examples of the things he's doing bad. I think he's mismanaged our geopolitical affairs with all of our allies. I think every one of our allies have abandoned us on the world stage, even our closest allies.
At least 10 leaders that follow him.
Mostly
10 world leaders respect him tremendously.
Yeah, mostly authoritarian.
I don't know. Is Italy authoritarian? I don't think
they're
so.
They're far right, and no, they don't like him right now.
Ukraine sat with him. He seems to like him.
I don't think so, man. after he called Zelensky a authoritarian.
What is the Democratic Party currently running on? What is their platform?
Our platform is generally just like progressive ideas and better economy. So in every instance where you can point to,
why didn't they get a better economy the 4 years they were president?
We had a pandemic.
Oh, why didn't we have a great economy under Obama?
We did. We had
We had a phenomenal economy under Donald Trump's first term, didn't we?
Yeah, he didn't really do anything, though, right?
Oh, it wasn't him. It was Obama, right?
Can you tell me?
Trump
Calm
didn't
down.
do good. It was because
Let's
of
have some
Obama,
structured
right?
conversation.
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
think Trump did that helped the economy so much?
Trump has lower taxes. We're going to be more.
That's it?
I like the way it took away the Green New Deal. I like that we're not doing that fake scam of climate change.
You
Climate
don't
change
believe
is
in
not
climate change?
No, I follow Judith Curry very, very religiously, and Judith Curry has denounced that 1,000 times over, and she's a scientist also.
Nice. All right.
So
Well,
you only believe
97%
you don't
of
believe Judith
scientists
Curry. You only
are
believe
antithetical to that.
government scientists. You don't believe Judith Curry, right?
What's a government scientist? Can you tell me
The ones that when you cite your sources of saying that the scientists say climate change is an existential threat, that comes from government scientists that are paid by the government. That would be like you talking about your boss. You're going to say good things, right?
Sure.
So Judith Curry does have something to say about climate change through her history, right?
All right,
and that's why she always tries to get silenced.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say that there's an overwhelming abundance of science and basically an amalgamation of meta studies that they put it together. I think it's like 80,000 studies that they've all said coincide with each other. The fact that they're not government studies, and this is you just poisoning the well. Right?
No.
Is Judith? Is she like some weird Christian right winger?
No, she's just a scientist. But of course,
you're gonna 97%. I would say that 97% of climate scientists agree that it's man-made.
You know where that comes from?
Yes.
The 97% of scientists?
Yes, I believe it's man-made.
It comes from a college essay. That's where that comes from. The 97% of scientists.
Okay, that's fine. I don't want to. I don't want to get into the weeds with this with you. I think we could generally. I just want to. Sure. I just want to generally acknowledge. I want to generally acknowledge that diversifying energy.
I like that he's shutting the border. That's a big.
All right.
That saves us a lot.
It doesn't save us any money.
Illegal immigrants are net positive in the country.
Yes.
Are drain on illegal immigrants are drain on society.
No.
Okay, tell me how they're net positive.
Yeah. So they increase our GDP. They also increase demands. They increase. They create wages. They create jobs.
Okay, can we stop at one? All right. Sure. I'm one of the biggest union leaders in the history of America.
You're a big what?
A union organizer. I wrote a book on it, actually.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about this. You say that the GDP, right, and they're a good force for labor?
Yes.
All right, so let's say an illegal immigrant's making $15 an hour. Mm-hmm. The union worker's making $45 an hour. Technically, statistically, it will say they're putting $15 an hour into the GDP, right? But they're not. They're taking out the $30 extra that the union worker would be working. Because they have an unlimited supply of workers, it puts a drain on the American worker. And if your next answer is going to say, Americans don't want to do that jobs, Americans want to do union construction jobs and make $75 an hour, because that's the real pay in New York.
Yeah, but that's not happening. That also increases.
So you're only adding
increases cost of living. That increases cost of living.
So you're saying that there's just a net positive, but you're not adding in the negative. And I just
no, I am. I'm talking about all of it. By the way, there's no study that encompasses all of the economic feedback that goes into things like mass deportation. And by the way, the left.
Yes, I have a household.
The left does not believe that the border should be open. The left believes that we should expedite and make it a lot easier to migrate into the country. But we don't believe in open borders. We don't believe that everybody should just come in undocumented. But we do believe that mass deportation is negative on the economy. It has negative effects to every single economic metric you can point to, besides maybe housing costs. But even then, you can point to the fact that that's contentious. There are negative effects to housing costs. So there's not a point to be made, especially the amount of money that Trump is spending with mass deportation.
Who's asking for illegal immigrants to be a net positive in any? Who's asking for illegal immigrants to take jobs from Americans anyway?
That's not a thing.
They're not taking jobs from Americans?
No.
Okay, are you in New York? I'm in New York.
I'm in Dallas.
All right, so you're in Dallas. You have LIUNA there. The major union, LIUNA, is in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, of those 9 union jobs, they're all manned by illegal immigrants.
Can you work a union job as an undocumented migrant?
No, you can't. You
all
can't.
Right. So how does that work?
Most unions don't accept it unless you have a social security card.
All right, so how does that work?
Can't use tax IDs.
Yeah.
In most unions. So let me finish what I'm saying. So if they're on the job site and they're making $15 an hour, and the union, and I'm giving you low terms because my union makes $75 an hour. I'm just keeping it short. If they're making $15 an hour, I don't know why this isn't making sense to you. And the union guy would be in that job site making $45 an hour. That's a $30 difference per hour. So the economy is taking a big hit. Plus, you're probably not for capitalism, right? But
I am
the capitalists are getting rich off the low wages because they're pocketing all that money.
All right, you have a pretty harsh misunderstanding of what's going on. So, you think, yeah. All right, you done?
You know you're arguing with like a huge union leader in this country.
Yeah,
right?
I don't care.
You know that.
I don't care. Trump's our president, and he's a complete moron.
You probably never lifted a piece of rebar in your life. You probably couldn't even lift the number 13, 1913 ball.
All right, personal attacks, right? You were just crying about this?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, you're talking about labor, but you don't know anything you're talking about.
I used to own a construction company, so I was actually, in fact, higher than you on the poll. So, I would say that people creating...
I own a demo company. What's that mean? I make over
Sure. Yeah, and I did 1.7. I did 1.7. You can look me up, too. I did 1.7. All right? Cry about it. All right?
1.7 million?
Yes.
So what? What is that?
You're flexing your nuts. I'm going to tell you that you're still below me on that totem pole. All right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. So when people are here,
are you probably making $285,000 a year?
Dude, let's stop doing social status flexing. All right, this doesn't mean you're right or wrong, right? Like you could still be rich and dumb as fuck, right?
No, I'm not dumb.
But you can still be rich. It's a possibility, right? It's a logical possibility, right?
You don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, now, someone's emotional, someone's not, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not the emotional one here.
Go ahead.
All right, so when people are here, we look at Florida for an example. Florida had a SB 1718, and they basically expelled most of the migrant workers from out of the state. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know that a lot of construction jobs in Florida had no men on them.
Right. There's a huge labor shortage. How long ago was that?
Probably like 9 months ago, maybe.
No.
If I recall.
No. It was years ago.
Oh, but I know they had another problem where they were deporting off the job sites, and they were having a big problem.
Does Florida or does it not have the highest inflation in the country?
Does Florida? I don't know.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
That's one example.
Right. That's just an economy and how it works, right? Like you claim that if these people are expelled from the country. Yeah, I'm telling you that what you want causes inflation. It causes cost of living to explode. It absolutely does. It causes job sites to be left abandoned. It causes huge holes.
Lyuna's down there. They can put union workers on those jobs.
Yeah, good luck. When they have a budget of X and union workers are X plus 30, 50, 70, 100% wage, that's not going to work, right?
Every contractor bids on a job, union, non-union. They get all their material for the same exact price.
But the labor is different, right?
Why is the non-union company bidding lower?
Because the labor is cheaper.
Right, and that's a good thing for America to have cheaper labor?
In certain industries, yes.
No, it's never good because that hurts the economy.
That's not
true.
And
when somebody doesn't have a pension, how do they spend money when they're in?
All right, tell me this: does your side vote for minimum wage increase, and why don't they?
Do Republicans vote for minimum wage increases?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Because they always.
I want you to type into your fucking Google. You got a Google machine in front of you?
No, what is Google? I'm retarded. I don't know what Google is. I don't know what that is.
You are inept in some way because that's a slur. All right. It is objectively true that raising minimum wage does have negative effects on parts of the economy, all right? While it all sounds great, it sounds fantastic, I agree with minimum wage increase, there are negatives to it. And one of those negatives is that cost of living will go up. Cost of goods will go up. Cost of housing would explode. So, I don't know. It's a trade-off. Slur to run is true. And I would also argue, chat, that pay attention to these people's like general disposition or like their like emotional regulation. This person, his inner monologue is so overdriven with emotion that he can't think logically. He can't slow down and think right. So you can see how I arrived at some of the conclusions he has. Guys, for lack of other... I'm sorry. This will be short, though, Cecil. Keep it short. What did he say about 1.6 million? I said something about 1.6 million. Control the House and Senate. You know what that's called? Sochi. Slur to run is so 2025. I agree, dude. I agree.
Pickles, what's up, man? That last guy cooked you, bro. Oh my God, he cooked you.
You can't just say that without reason. I think I absolutely
You just don't
slayed him.
understand. No, you just don't understand him, though, Pickles. You're not understanding like how it all works out, bro.
I don't, and I'm the one up here that talks about economics constantly.
No, he broke it down really good, dude.
No, he didn't.
Too bad he slurred. He cooked you.
He knew he was backed into a corner, right? Like he knew that.
Pickles, hold on. Let me ask you something. How do you combat inflation?
Raising interest rates.
False.
Creating unemployment. Creating unemployment.
Hold on, bro. What is raising the interest rates going to do? Break that down.
Slow down the trade of commodities.
What? Bro.
Yeah, Leonardo, do you know what you're talking about?
Yeah, I do, Pickles.
That is literally the textbook to answer. What I just gave you.
Bro, you don't understand supply and demand, okay? You really don't, bro. You don't understand that once we get all the illegals out of here and out of our apartments and houses, guess what? Guess what's going to happen, bud? The prices are going to go down because there's going to be abundance of houses and apartments, man.
It doesn't happen in a vacuum, dude.
Yes. So then how does it work then? How do you lower the prices of houses then?
First of all, what you're going to be doing is increasing the cost of housing. When you deport undocumented migrants, people who he just said, right, that do labor for cheaper, especially construction, these people building these houses, their cost goes up in labor. So the price of a house goes up, doesn't it?
No.
How does that not true?
No. Listen, dude. Listen, Pickles, you don't understand it. We already have all the inventory. We already have all the houses and the apartments. We don't need to build more,
that's
dude.
not true. What is the current status?
Dude,
what is the current status? No. Hold on. What is the current status of housing in America? Because you're wrong.
Why can't I finish, bro?
The current status of housing in America? Are we in surplus or do we have a shortage of houses? According to Freddie Mac and Sallie Mae.
We have so many houses, bro. There's people taking them, dude. That's why that don't belong here. What part of that don't you get? Pickles, give me 20 seconds. We have plenty of inventory, dude. We have plenty of houses and apartments, bro. The problem is people that do not belong here are taking them. They're taking
False.
all the apartment. How do you mean false? They're eating our fruits and vegetables. Once we get them out of here, bro, and those houses are empty, who do you think's going to fill the houses, Pickles?
Have you ever Googled this?
Please just answer the question, Pickles. Who is going to fill those positions in the houses, man?
First of all,
Americans are, bud. The Americans are.
When these so again, you've approached one side of it, the supply and demand of housing, but the construction of housing is also important. We don't
need to build anymore, bro. We have enough, bro.
You're wrong. We are 3 million houses short.
Pickles, and
that
guess
is the
what?
consensus.
And guess what, Pickles? Once we get the 10 to 15 million illegals out of here, we got plenty of inventory, buddy.
That's not how that works.
We got plenty of inventory,
That's not how that
guy.
works. So
yes, it does.
Here's how this works. So when you empty out an apartment complex, and there's a shortage of tenants, you're looking at apartment complexes going bankrupt. You're looking at things like that.
No, they're forcing them to lower the prices of the rent, buddy.
Right.
They're going to be
when there's nobody
to lower the
there,
rent price.
Okay, when you have a city of 10,000 people, let's say, and you remove 2,000 of them, but everyone's housed minus what 3%? What do you think is going to happen with those houses, those apartments? Nobody's just going to move into those apartments. There's not just a surplus of people that are just going to come and take their place.
Hold on, Pickles. You're not understanding, bro. This isn't just about taking the place. It's about pricing, bro. This is about prices. Once the apartments sit empty, dude, guess what the owner's going to do? He's going to go, hey, let's lower the price so we can get motherfuckers in here and rent.
Right. But they're also going to be looking at.
Hold on, let me finish. Pickles, let me finish. Just like what houses, bro. When there's an abundance of houses, guess what that does to the market? It forces people to lower the prices.
Right, and this doesn't happen. Also, this doesn't happen in a vacuum. Big shout out.
It's happening right now in Florida, bro. House prices are getting slashed, man.
Yeah, but there's a labor shortage, and you're only looking at houses, by the way.
What does labor have to do with it, bro? What are you talking about, labor?
Chill.
You keep going. Hold on, Pickles. You keep going. Oh, we need to build the houses. We need to build more apartments.
Yes, we do.
No, the fuck we don't,
yes,
buddy.
We do. Yes, we do. Big shout out to Sarah. Thank you so much for the $200. And by the way, we've got 400 people in here, so I'm gonna put a pin in this real quick. All right,
thanks,
Leonardo.
Sarah. Love you.
Chat. We are raising money for my mother. My mother is recently separated from her boyfriend, and somebody in my community has pledged to match every dollar that you guys donate to my mother. And I have a worksheet that I'm keeping up to date that is tracking all of this. And so for every dollar you guys donate, it's basically doubled. Please, if you guys want to donate, please specify, it's for my mom or something, and I'll add it to the worksheet. I really appreciate it. She's moving into a new place tomorrow, thanks to your help last night. But she's already come to me today. She says she still needs some stuff. So if you guys want to help out, I would love you guys forever. All right. So let's talk about the other things that happen. Leo, in an economy where you're basically just ejecting a bunch of people from the economy, and
Pickles, give me a second, bro. Let me use you as an example.
No. You've already went. This is my turn. Turn.
Okay, go ahead.
So what happens when you just kick everybody out of the economy? There's also a shortage of demand, and there's also a shortage of commodities being traded at stores. So when 2,000 less people are buying Subway on average every week, that Subway has to look at their employees and go, listen, we have to cut somebody. We have to lay someone off. And what that also does is it puts a downward pressure on their wages. We have nothing but studies that prove this, that while somebody's house might get somewhat cheaper, like you're claiming, their wages also go down. And the approximate amount that their wages will go down over the 10-year is $2,700 average. 10 years. Your wages, if you're in the top 63% of our economy, your wages go down $2,700.
Yeah, Pickles.
And by the way, for every 500,000 people you deport, 44,000 U.S. Americans lose their jobs.
Bro, that's fake news. All you TikTokers are saying the same shit, Pickles. Bro,
I'm glad they're taking notes from my life, because I'm the one who's
hold on,
pushing
bro.
this.
Pickles, this is like economics 101. They teach this in 8th grade, bro. Especially with supply and demand, dude. Okay, you're using Subway as an analogy, and come on, bro.
Yeah, I know. There's gas stations. There's everything.
That's like comparing an apple to an orange. At the end of the day, Pickles, listen, bro. Let me use you as an example. You're 30 years old, bro, and you live in a box, bro. You have your kitchen, your bedroom. Everything is in one room where you live, dude. You're in your basement. Now, if we got all the illegals out of here, you could go rent an apartment down the street for probably $400 a month, and you'd be living like a king, dude.
No, I couldn't.
Okay, but you're being systematically suppressed, bro, by having illegals here, and you don't even understand why.
You guys are doing it, making it worse.
Box, Pickles?
You guys are making it worse, dude. According to the school, according to the school that teaches our fucking country economics, I want you to live in a house,
bro. You don't want to.
I live in a house.
You live in a basement, bro.
Dude, you are obsessed with social status.
My apartment is 4,000 square feet, Pickles. You live in a basement, my guy.
We're so proud of you. I know you probably need to hear it every day, but we're proud of you, dude. We're proud.
But you know what, Pickles? I want you to be in the same position as me, and you should be, bro. And I want to get you there. That's not going to make me get there. But you want the illegal to live in the apartment over you.
No, I don't. I want them to be here and contribute to our economy.
No, the fuck they don't, bro. No,
yes,
they do not.
They do.
Pickles,
yes, they do.
Listen, bro, this is via the census, bro. We know that 50% of them don't even pay federal income taxes, man.
Yeah, I know. And 50% of America, right? The bottom 50% of America only contributes 3% to our federal taxes, period. Why are you crying so hard?
Because, dude, I still don't want them here, period, bro. They're still sucking up our resources, man.
No, they're not.
And they're not contributing.
Yeah, dude, nobody contributes. In the bottom 50% of the economy, nobody really contributes, honestly.
But Pickles, remember, you were saying like 2 months ago, the IRS is coming after your small business. Remember when you were saying that dumb shit?
They do.
No, they don't, bro.
And it hurts.
They don't, bro. If you're making under $5 million, they are not fucking with you, dude.
Yes, they are. We have studies on this.
Aren't. Bro, it's less than a 1%.
You can't just say that.
Pickles, bro, you can Google this, bro. Everybody in the chat, Google this. It's a less than 1% chance of you getting audited by the IRS.
That's one out of every 100 companies.
No, it's not, bro. It's a less than 1% chance for you to get audited, dude.
Okay, that's still one out of every 100 companies. They are not coming
after small businesses, bro.
What does 1% chance mean?
Like 1 in a fucking billion, probably, chance of you getting Pickles, bro. You know the IRS is only going after the top corporate companies to make sure they're paying them. They pay most of the money, dude.
All right, it's 0.5 to 2%. 0.5 to 2%. That means 2 out of every 100.
So 0.5%. So not even 1%. Then,
or
right?
2. Or 2.
Or 2. Okay, bud. I don't even believe you on that, man.
It's right here, dude.
So again, guys, not even a 1% chance of you getting audited by the
IRS.
It's
up to 2. 2 out of 100.
Okay, whoop-de-doo. It's still like 0 to... It's not even a good chance of you getting audited, Pickles.
Dude, half of the employment in the United States, more than half, is done by small companies.
Okay, and Pickles, guess what? They're not getting audited, bro. Because they know it costs more to send the IRS agent out there and do all the audit and shit, man.
1 in 50, dude. 1 in 50.
You're bonk, dude. Pickles, seriously, bro. I want to see you in a house, dude. Okay, an apartment or something. Not in your mom's basement talking shit, dude.
Dude, you wouldn't care. You would just have fewer things to say to me if I was of higher social status. You're obsessed with your own social status. And no, I don't think it's a redeemable quality of you, dude. No, I think you need to stop it.
Pickles, listen. No, I'm not. It's just you're not understanding supply and demand and how it works. No. You care so much about Jose coming here to work for $8 an hour when Pickles wants $50 an hour. Who's the fucking business owner going to pick, dude?
Right. There's other things that happen in an economy. There's other things. Not you, bud. There are other things. Thank God I have skills to outmode somebody who crossed the border and possibly can't even speak the English language.
What skills? You ain't got no skills, Pickles. Your skills are playing PS5, dude, on PUBG.
That's fun. That's fun. All right. Yeah, of course I do have skills.
What, Pickles? What? You run a construction company? Well, where'd all the fucking money go, bud? How are you in your basement still then?
We're doing personal attacks. I don't think it's even relevant what my skills are. But I've obviously shown that I have more knowledge in the economy.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, Pickles. You're the last person to talk about personal attacks when you talk shit about Donald Trump every fucking day, bud.
Dog, he's our president. Okay, I don't even talk about his personality. I talk about the decisions he makes.
Okay, then why are you bitching out personal attacks? You can't take it, Pickles. You can give it out, but you can't take it, huh?
Because it derails a conversation and it loses sight of what's actually important. I don't think it's important to sit here and flex my fucking dick in front of you or in front of my audience. I don't think it helps anybody.
So when it hurts your feelings, bro, it's don't say the bad words, but the moment you get to talk shit about Donald Trump.
All right. Infectious with the kick, much love, Infectious. Chat, function of my stream is if you want to kick somebody, it's $40. Shout out to Infectious. Infectious says, this business owner chooses Pickles. Fuck Ryan. Ryan, you got to do better, dude. You got to be able to focus on the actual conversation, the substance of the conversation. Nobody's going to change their mind on their politics because you do better insults than me. Nobody's having their mind changed there, bud. I want to give a few shout outs for everybody who donated recently. Thank you, Cecil, for the $2. But it says for Judith Curry. Cecil, come on, dude. Aaron, thank you for the $50 for your mother. I'm so sorry I can't add more smooches. Aaron, I love you. Thank you. That is way more than enough. Thank you so fucking much. Neely with 666 for Mama Pickles. Wish her luck. Thank you so much, fucking Neely. Chrissy with $5 for Mom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And once again, guys, there's somebody that is willing to match every dollar that you guys send to help my mother. She's currently in kind of dire straits. And if you guys are trying to help out my mother, who's currently like transitioning to a new life, please feel free. My donation links are in my profile. Thank you so much. All right. By the way, chat, if you enjoy these debates, please give me a follow. We do these almost every day. Let's wait till this next guest connects. Also, thank you guys for the 25K likes. I love you. Let's see if we can hit 50. Do we call your mom Brine since she made you? Mama Brine? Wishes for her. She raised a wonderful man. Thank you, Beatrix. Thank you, Kill Bill. Thank you, guys. Dude, I had somebody message me earlier, and like I really take these things to heart, but is somebody who's a conservative, and he says he really enjoys watching my show, and that I've said some things that made him think about certain stuff. He didn't even send me like a donation. I wasn't even live. Dude, that really keeps me going. Thank you so much. If you want to send me shit like that, I welcome it every day. Dapper Dan with the $5 says, bro, I'm super conservative, and even I'm willing to admit that Trump is the worst. Thank you so much, Dapper Dan. John isn't welcome in that box. Guys, if you don't have any followers, unfortunately, I can't take you. I have some people that don't respect my boundaries, and I've had to narrow down the people that I debate to people with like kind of established accounts, so I'm sorry.
Assalamu alaikum, ya how are you? I'm from.
I love you. I feel for you. I platform these some of these people every once in a while. I can't do it every day. I love you. I feel bad kicking you. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
I sure am.
Are you over 18?
Yes, I'm 19.
What's your birthday?
It's February 9th, 2007.
All right. What do you like about Trump?
Everything, bro. I was just wondering if you're a Tung 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 Sahur accelerationist or a neo-libertarian phalangist.
I'm on the Tung 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 side. I swing a little.
How's that? Then we're good, bro. My bad, bro. See you.
Chat, if you're a Trump supporter and you want to debate, you're welcome to hop in the box, or if you just say MAGA in the comments, I will pull you up. Guys, it's Italian brain rot. It's Italian brain rot. You have to be chronically online. What does that mean? It's just a fucking... It's just that there was like a series of memes that went around, like, I think it was like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. It's just silly brain rot. It's just silly shit. It was a good question. Tung 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 Sahur. Yeah, it's pretty much Skibbity Toilet, dude. It's pretty much Skibbity Toilet. Did I get it Electric Uni yet? I wish, dude. I wish. I wish. Piper with $5 for your mom. I really admire you and the way you debate in such a respectful way. Thank you for the many, many hours of education and entertainment. Thank you so much. Shout out to Piper for the $5. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Hey there, yes sir, I am.
All right, what do you like about Trump?
Well, he's the greatest president that we've ever had, and I also fucking hate Democrats! Goddamn motherfucking lazy, good for nothing, fucking Democrat liberal, blue-haired motherfuckers! Blue-haired liberal motherfucks! I hate goddamn liberals! Fuck! Good for nothing! Lazy! Don't want to get a fucking job, liberals! Fuck! Well, that's all. That's all I had to say. Get a fucking job!
Bro might have a future in like voice acting and maybe some anime. It'd have to be one of their dumber characters though. That guy was definitely indeed not chill. Sometimes you gotta scream. You know what? Yeah, I bet he feels so much better. Let him have it, dude. Peripheral character, yeah. You didn't overreact. All right. I might have some more shout outs to give y'all. Meredith with $25. Raising an Mama Pickles for raising an awesome guy, grandparenting the world's cutest pup. Thank you so fucking much. Daniel with $25 for Mama Pickles. Dude, you guys are fucking seriously just the best. Shout out to Meredith. Shout out to Daniel. Dude, it really does mean a lot. Thank you guys. If I weren't on antidepressants and GLP-1, I'd probably be in tears. So thank you. If that means anything. Pup cam, you guys definitely deserve a pup cam. What just happened? Sweet Pickles. I also want to give a shout out. Someone said it that they bought some of the stuff on my test. There we go. I have to bang my desk to get sound on both of my ears. Somebody bought Pickles the Kong treat or the dog toy on my Amazon wish list, and I want to give you a thank you. Tell them also Yes, next week I am going to be visiting one of the one of my beloved peoples in our community who is in hospice. Their name is Skyla. I'm going to visit them. I'm going to be taking a train to Oklahoma, and so I will be gone / streaming maybe remotely those 2 days to go hang out with Skyla. And I even promised that I will be doing a special occasion of poking some smot and getting absolutely obliterated with them. So Wednesday and Thursday. If you guys want to help them, I don't know. I don't know. You can ask Skyla. Skyla's in the comments, I think, right now. Yeah, Skyla is here for my Venmo, though. Oh, Sarah says, read my message from Venmo. I'm so sorry. Did I miss it? For you and your mama, tell her us Dims care for her well-being. Tell her no more Fox News. Thank you so much, Sarah. I will tell her that. I actually kind of did give her that hint last night. How come I'm on a GLP-1? And Skyla does like sloths. I did get some stuff off of Amazon already that are sloth in nature, so that I could bring them to Skyla. Why am I on a GLP-1? I'm just looks maxing, y'all. I guess there's no other way to put it. We're just looks maxing. But in a non-toxic kind of way, or at least as non-toxic as I know how to be. Mini Pickles is not coming with Mini Pickles. It's just a little the logistics last second. I didn't want to try it. What's up, Secrets?
You gotta go do the GLP-3, dog. What are you doing?
That is actually what I'm doing.
Ah, shoot.
Let's go. You know, ball. You know, ball.
To start with the R?
Yeah.
Ah, twins.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm
in no way advocating for anyone to do that.
Fuck it, I am.
You know what? I don't know how you run your live. I had to play it safe. I am too, but I had to play it safe. Oh, that's great. How long?
A month now.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I'm on month since January, so I don't know how many months that is. 7.
How you
so
feeling?
Many results.
Do you feel
so
good?
So many results. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I have so much more motivation, but the only thing that kind of sucks is the I forget the exact name for it. Starts with an A, where you like don't feel feelings. It's like hard for you to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that pretty hard. Like I don't really care about anything.
Yeah, that's how I am. But I'm riding that wave, baby. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's great. It's just I don't know, things I used to find joy in, I'm not finding joy in, or like, not finding joy. It's just like I don't really care to do it anymore.
Anhedonia, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Not apathetic, guys. Anhedonia. That's
Anhedonia.
It is a serious thing, but hey, I totally recommend it if you're going through a breakup right now. Totally recommend it.
And if you absolutely have to go to the gym if you're doing it. Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, don't just get on it and do nothing. How you been?
I've been good. I'm good. I've been good. Just continuing to be awesome as fuck. Just debating all the MAGAs. I think we've almost got them all.
Yeah. Almost. Except this one.
Yellow. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Nice. What do you like about Trump?
He's anti-abortion.
All right. Why are you anti-abortion?
Because that's murdering.
Can you define murdering?
Yeah, somebody killing a human being.
I think it's a bad definition. So with self-defense murder,
You don't really. I mean, you can't even switch. If is self-defense murder, that's self-defense.
what's the difference?
Self-defense is when you're being attacked.
So I think a better
And you defend yourself.
definition. Right. So what you're saying is it's an unjust ending of someone's life. The word you're looking for.
If you were being attacked, I think you have the full right to defend
Therefore,
yourself.
it's justified.
Is that justified?
Is that what you're saying? Is that it's justified to end someone's life if you were being attacked?
Obviously, I think it depends.
Like if your life is at stake.
Yeah, like if your life was at stake, yeah.
What's the threshold there? So what I would say is I would contend that pregnancy is the most life-threatening point of the average woman's life. That is
Can you
scientific
explain that
truth.
further?
Yeah, women die giving birth. 1,200 women died last year giving birth.
Can we get a fact check on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so but what does that have to do with the what does that have to do with the fetus?
The
So, like,
fetus
can we
came
talk-
out of her the size of a bowling ball and ended her life. Sometimes it's bleeding.
Okay, but I thought we were
Sometimes-
talking about abortion. You're
Right.
trying
So
to,
if you
you're
want
trying
to
switch
defend
us over.
yourself from that, your life being ended, I think you should be able to opt into an abortion.
Opt into an abortion.
Mhm.
Wait, sorry, repeat that. I'm sorry, my friend was in my ear. Can you repeat that?
I think that abortion is self-defense. I think that in 90% of all cases where you give birth, you're either getting a C-section or there's vaginal tearing, both of which I think justifies the removal or opting out in said pregnancy.
Okay, yeah. So my question is to you is do you think that the fetus in the stomach is a human being?
Yeah. No, I don't think it's it is human. I think it's cellularly human. I think the DNA is human. But
Yeah.
what I grant, when we talk about valuing things, when you give things moral consideration, I look at personhood. So just like I don't think that I value ants as much as a fetus, I value things that have the ability to deploy consciousness and
Okay,
to
so,
experience the harm that you're probably trying to protect them from.
Real quick, Elijah, did you say the stomach?
What?
You think the fetus grows in the stomach?
No, I'm just very distracted right now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus.
Tell your friend to back off and have a conversation.
All right.
Hey.
No, hold on.
I'm not even talking, bro. She could go.
Hold on. All right, hold on. All right, so you said, I'm sorry, can you repeat what you said? Just like make it shorter so I could understand that.
Oh my god, dude.
Secrets, you want to take this? It's
Sure. Why not? Elijah, first and foremost, I need to know where you think the fetus grows. Where does
In
it
the womb.
develop? Where in the womb?
In the womb. Is that even a question?
the womb's like a colloquial term. Can you specify, bro?
I thought we were talking about abortion. Why are we
Certainly
talking
you.
about?
We are. Yes.
So then why do you want me to state facts about stuff? Like,
We're trying to qualify your opinion, bro, because if you don't know the general anatomy and like, about the things you're trying to base laws around, I just don't think you're in a good
so let me
position
get
to
this
tell
straight,
us
though.
what
Let
to
me get
do.
this straight. Hold on. So let me get this straight though. You said the fetus is a human being, right? You said the fetus is a human being. So why do you want to? Why do you support abortion then?
Listen, man. First of all, can you go in another room or something because you have a lot of background noise?
Sorry, let me mute and then you can give your opinion.
Can you just go in another room so we can have a conversation?
I'm not nowhere in my house.
You're not anywhere in your house. What does that mean?
I'm not at my house.
Okay, whatever. Just meet up, whatever. So, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Pickles, but what stance what? I don't know your stance, so I don't want to
I do
confuse him.
self-defense, and I also I grant personhood at 23, 24 weeks.
Okay. Fair enough. So how should I take this? I feel like he's just not educated enough on the topic. But Elijah, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Instead of me running my argument, give me your argument as to why you don't think abortion should be legal.
Because let me ask you a question. You know why abortion was actually first created, right?
I don't care. Can you give me your argument?
The Bible?
Yeah, that's my argument.
It's irrelevant. Yes, dude, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with how you, or maybe it does, but it has nothing to do with my reasoning as to why I support abortion. Right? There could be many people who do wrong things or have abortions for what you would deem as a wrong reason, right? But I don't agree, and I'm trying to get your opinion on why you don't agree with these.
It's murder.
It's murder. So what? How do you classify murder? Define murder for me.
Killing something.
So
not having a pulse.
Okay, sure, yeah. So you think that, like, for example, if hypothetically, if someone came into my house right now and had a pew pew to my head, and I unalive them in self-defense, you think that's murder?
You technically, I mean, yeah, that's self-defense. There's two different things.
But you said it was just killing. Like your definition of murder was killing someone. I killed someone. So am I murdering somebody by defending myself?
Yes.
And do you think it's justified for me to do that? In that
yes.
Right. So what's the like the line that you draw in which you would say that it is no longer justifiable? Because already, like, we defeated your definition there, so I'm a little confused as to what
you said. What is the line drawn?
Yeah, because you said that murdering is wrong, and your reason for abortion being unjustified is because it's murder. We already established that you believe that in some circumstances murder is justifiable, so why is it not justifiable in this circumstance?
Because it is a human being, and the human being isn't doing anything to harm you.
I would say it's definitely doing something to harm you.
Okay, well, okay, that you're looking at as a what if, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm saying that pregnancy does harm women.
Okay, I understand that it harms women, but you need to look at it. What are the chances? Obviously, if there's
It's a pretty high chance.
90% for vaginal tearing, but in every pregnancy, you're literally enduring like some of the most insane like changes in hormones and back pains and aches and growing pains.
I understand that. So first,
Elijah, how do you define harm?
First of all, hold on. Let me
wait.
Can I answer the first question, please, before we move on to the next question?
Elijah.
I think that that's part of human life.
Okay, great. Can you define harm?
The hormones.
Can you define harm? And I'm going to explain to you why I'm asking you to define harm. Okay, would that help you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking you to define harm is because when we're saying that women are harmed by the baby, you're saying it's unjustified. But in the hypothetical that I gave you, where this person is harming me, you said it was justified. So where is the line drawn? How do you define harm? Because women are being harmed by the baby, by the fetus, at some point in their pregnancy.
Yeah, got it. So some 30-year-old man is actually trying to kill me right now, right? But I have a baby in my stomach that's tugging my tummy a little bit. So yeah, let's just go kill the baby. So
whenever, like, I've given birth twice, right? So whenever I gave birth.
Wait. Oh my gosh, are you alive? You gave birth. Are you alive right now? That's wonderful.
I am alive. Can I finish my sentence? Can I finish my sentence real quick?
Finish that sentence.
I let you finish yours. I don't know why you sound so cocky. You sound stupid right now. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, insulting is a way to win debates. Got it.
Dude, you just minimize pregnancy and the giving birth to nothing.
I'm actually not opposed to insults. I love insulting people.
So let's insult. Let's insult.
Anyway, so the point that I was making is that whenever I gave birth, both times, I ripped from my hoo-ha all the way down to my asshole. That's pretty much pretty harmful, I would say. It's not a baby. It's not the baby kicking me, even though that is harmful. But I actually got physical. I received physical harm from this birth. So for you to say that women are not harmed, or that there's a low chance of them being harmed, is just asinine and wrong.
That's part of human life.
Oh,
all right, that's literally part of human life.
So is abortion. Come on.
Yeah, so is somebody breaking in people's houses.
Yes, it is.
Abortion was created by a racist person to get rid of black people. That's why abortion was created.
No,
that's why abortion was created.
That's Lamar. Hold on. I'm sorry, Elijah. That's actually untrue. Are you Christian?
I am a Christian.
Have you read Numbers? Did you know that there's a chapter in the Bible that describes how to do abortion that predates the abortions we had here in the United States?
You're taking it out of context.
Elijah, read Numbers 5:11 through 31.
You're taking it out of context, just like how everybody
does.
It's
not
Elijah.
out of context. Can you tell me what context it belongs in if I'm doing it wrong?
I don't specifically know what verse you're looking at.
It's
Then how
5:11
do you-
through 31.
How do you know
What
I'm
is it?
taking it out of context then? If you
Because
just...
I already know people take verses out of context all the time.
Would you
and
like me to
that's-
tell you
I
what
don't
it says,
blame them.
Elijah?
It's a normal thing. What
Elijah,
was
I
that?
know it by heart. Would you like me to tell you?
Please tell me.
It's Numbers 5:11 through 31, and it states that if a woman cheats on her husband, and I'm not saying this verbatim, but if a woman cheats on her husband, she'll be brought to a priest, and the priest is going to give her bitter water. Once she drinks this bitter water, if she cheated on her husband, she will miscarry. Her womb will swell, and she will miscarry. If she's not cheating on her husband, then the pregnancy, if she is pregnant, will remain. This is God directly allowing an abortion in the event that a woman cheats on her husband. So I ask you, if a woman cheats on her husband, are you going to make an exception and say that she should be allowed to have an abortion in that circumstance?
I think you're talking about a miscarriage. I don't think you're talking about...
No, sir. No, sir. So if you take something...
Hold
if
on.
you take
First of all, I don't know why you're putting your
pause,
hands on your
be
head
quiet,
like you think
be
like
quiet.
you're like...
I'm the one talking to you. You don't have to... You can just be quiet for a second. So if
Bro's
you take
stressed
a
out because it's a 2v1. Go ahead.
Can you not handle it? You can't handle that?
Keep talking. Keep talking.
I'm
Where
stressed
are
out
the
because
men?
I'm letting it be a 1v1. That's what's stressing me out.
What happened to men? I don't know. Anyway, so whenever you take a substance that's directly meant to get rid of a fetus, we typically call that an abortion. Would you agree?
If you take a substance away from the fetus...
That's not what I said. No, I said typically when you drink a substance or take a substance, you ingest a substance.
Yeah,
that's
like
meant-
smoking while being pregnant
No,
like
you're
that?
not letting me finish. I know it's hard for you to let women finish, but just allow it this one time, okay? All right? So whenever you ingest a substance that's directly meant to cause you to miscarry, quote unquote, we typically call that an abortion, right? Would you agree? Like the abortion pill, for example. Women will go to the abortion clinic, they will ingest a substance, and it will cause them to miscarry. We would call that an abortion, right?
Yeah.
The bitter water is the abortion pill in the Bible.
So, do you have a healthy relationship with your family?
Yeah, I just don't agree with what you're saying.
You're just dumb.
You don't agree
I'm
with the
just-
Bible says, I guess. That's all she's doing.
No,
is
you're
citing
taking
the
it out
Bible.
of context. You're taking it. I just know you're taking it out of the context. I
No,
don't
you're
need
just
I don't need any
hoping that
proof.
she is. You don't give us. You have to justify how it's out of context.
You're telling me the Holy Bible supports
Yes.
abortion.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Maybe
Go read it. Why, you know
maybe
what, Elijah?
maybe
why don't
maybe
you, why don't-
maybe hold on. Maybe 5,000 years ago.
Why don't you
You
just go
mean
read it?
two?
But I'm saying
Holy fuck, man.
I was saying it. I was being exaggerated. I was being exact.
Why don't you just go read it real quick, Elijah? Your friend next to you, I guarantee you, has a phone. Have him look it up. Look up
Okay,
numbers
look it up.
5:11
Look it up. He's gonna look it
31.
up right now to see if.
And I
that's
want
true
you
or
to
not.
read it. Hold on. I want you to read it out loud for the class.
Oh, yeah,
And then
read it out.
And then once you're done doing that, explain what it means.
Here we go. Ready? Wait. Ask it again.
Numbers 5:11 through 31.
Here, I got it on the screen, dude.
Does the Bible support abortion?
No, read Numbers 5:11 through 31, buddy.
So I actually.
You actually what? Read it. Can you not read? Do you have the ability to read?
You can't read when he's scrolling at Mach 10, bro.
If you
All
don't, I can do it for you. I don't mind.
All right, read it for us.
Yeah, read it for
Sure.
us.
Then the Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, if a man's wife goes astray and is unfaithful to him, so that another man has sexual relations with her, and
What is
this is
the verse?
taken-
Hold on. What is the verse? Pause.
Numbers 5:11 31.
Okay,
It's
go
on
ahead.
the screen. It's on your screen right now.
Okay.
so that another man has sexual relations with her, and this is hidden from her husband, and her impurity is undetected, since there is no witness against her, and she has not been caught in the act. And if feelings of jealousy come over her husband, and he suspects his wife, and she is impure, or if he is jealous and suspects her even though she is not impure, then he is to take his wife to the priest. He must also take an offering of a tenth of an ephah of barley flour on her behalf. He must not pour olive oil on it or put incense on it, because it is a grain offering for jealousy, a reminder offering to draw attention to wrongdoing. The priest shall bring her and have her stand before the Lord. Then he shall take some holy water in a clay jar and put some dust from the tabernacle floor into the water.
Yeah,
After the priest, I'm not done. It's not done. It's not done. Pickles, can you scroll up a little bit? I'm at 18. It's almost done, bud. Okay. It's cut off a little bit. There you go. After the priest has had the woman stand before the Lord, he shall loosen her hair and can you listen?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay,
He shall just mute up. He shall loosen her hair and place in her hands the reminder offering, the grain offering for jealousy, while he himself holds the bitter water that brings a curse. Remember that, okay, Elijah? Then the priest shall put the woman under oath and say to her, if no other man has had sexual relations with you, and you have not gone astray and become impure while married to your husband, may this bitter water that brings a curse not harm you. But if you have gone astray while married to your husband, and you have made yourself impure by having sexual relations with a man other than your husband, here the priest is to put the woman under this curse. May the Lord cause you to become a curse among your people when he makes your womb miscarry and your abdomen swell. May this water that brings, it's so hard to read, a curse enter your body so that your abdomen swells or your womb miscarries. Now, what does that mean, Elijah?
Sounds like it's a test for infidelity. If I'm going to be honest, I don't think that...
What does it yield?
What does womb miscarry mean, dude?
You can look it up right now. I just got a fact check from my friend, actually. It's not talking about abortion. It's talking about a test of infidelity. That's what it's talking about.
So if she cheats on him, what happens?
Yeah, it's not. That's not what it's saying at all. It's saying it's the glass or whatever, the liquid, is a ritual in the Bible.
No, it literally said, if the priest,
you can look it up.
Be quiet. I just read it to you. It literally says.
Look it up right now, Pickles. Look it up right now.
Be quiet. He's probably will. I don't know. But listen, so it literally says the priest tells the woman, if you have been unfaithful to your husband, your womb will swell and you will miscarry. If you haven't, nothing will happen.
Yeah, I understand that it's saying that, but Pickles can look it up and ask what numbers, what is it, 11 through 30, through 30,
you don't even know
31?
What you're reading. You're insane.
Yeah, it's 11 through 31. I do know what I'm reading.
5:11 through 31.
Ask if that
Some
means
readers
abortion.
and modern translations interpret the Hebrew phrasing as an induced supernatural miscarriage or punishment affecting the reproductive capability of a woman that was unfaithful. An abortion is a miscarriage is a spontaneous abortion. That is exactly what it is. In fact, 20% of all pregnancies end this way. And I'm guessing that's God's will, right? Under your view?
I don't support abortion, but
it's not what I asked.
Then what did you ask? Say it one time.
Bub, if you're not focused, I don't know what to do with you, man.
I'm now in my car. So
How old did you say you were, Elijah?
I'm 18.
When's your birthday?
April 11, 2008.
What the? No. Wait, yes, you're right. I'm stupid. I'm bad at math. I will admit to that. I just don't think you're listening. You're either not listening or you have the IQ of a goldfish, and I don't know what it is.
I think that abortion is murder. That's what I'm saying. I think it's murder, and obviously it's killing a human life that has a future, and you don't agree with that.
No, I don't think that all killing of another human is murder. We've established that. You yourself admitted that in the case of self-defense, it's not murder, because murder is the unjust killing of another human.
But right? How can you kill something that's not physically attacking you in the present of time?
If it poses a threat to you, it absolutely is self-defense.
What's the difference between self-defense and human life, though? Obviously, a pregnant... Like, obviously, like, so how about this? If it's gonna
Self-defense
hurt,
is an
then
action.
how about you
Human
don't have a
life
kid?
is.
How about you don't have a kid? If it's gonna hurt, then don't have a
Gee,
kid.
what a miraculous idea! What a brilliant take.
Great idea, right? Great idea.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I would say 99% of the people who are having sex are not trying to have a kid. We're one of the species on Earth that we have sex for fun, for pleasure, or to show affection towards each other. I've had sex a whopping like 17 times, and I've never tried to make a child. And I don't know, if you don't want this to happen, you're welcome to go get a vasectomy. That's always an option, but for some reason, you guys are all against it. But what's up, Matt? Did you want to add to this?
Yeah, and I've only got a second, and I will get out of here because I've got my own thing to do here. But two things. Number one, and I didn't catch all of the beginning of this, so I have a feeling you guys may have already said this. But being pregnant, if it were a job, it would be the fourth most dangerous job in America. So if being pregnant was a job, it would literally be so dangerous that it would be considered the fourth most dangerous job in our country. So when you say things like, oh, it's not that, yeah, it's literally that dangerous. That's how many women get injured or killed in pregnancy. That's number one. Number two, Elijah, are you Catholic?
I'm a Christian.
Okay, yeah. So you're not Catholic.
I'm not
correct.
Catholic. I do not. I
Okay,
am not
great. Wonder. Okay, that's great. That's what I was asking. That is very good to know because I grew up Catholic, and it's great because, and of course at 18 I wouldn't expect you to know what I'm about to tell you, but before 1980, whatever denomination of Protestant you are didn't believe that abortion was murder.
In fact, the church would
Did
help
you know that?
They would help you get. They were
Yeah.
very pro-choice before 1980.
And not only that, but groups like the Southern Baptist Convention literally supported Roe versus Wade. In fact, I would encourage you to Google that. Do you know why 1980 is the year that I'm talking about? Do you have any idea why?
Why? Tell me.
Well, that's because that was the year that Ronald Reagan was going up against Jimmy Carter to be elected president. Do you know why they wanted Ronald Reagan to be elected president instead of Jimmy Carter?
Tell me.
The religious right in this country wanted Ronald Reagan to be elected president over Jimmy Carter because Jimmy Carter decided to go to Christian universities like Liberty University or Furman University and all these big Christian universities. And he was a big bad guy because you know what he made them do? He made them desegregate. He made them and he forced them to allow black people to go into their schools. I know it's terrible, right, that he did that, but they were so mad that they had to do this evil thing called desegregation, that what they doing was they decided that they needed to have an issue to get all of the people around them, all of the religious right, all the Christians. They said, well, we got to do something. We got to do something. And they decided to turn that, and it's abortion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I respond?
Yeah, and it's very, and also this is, and by the way, it's very, and just so you know, it's very, very public. You can read all about this. This was a plan that they put together. This isn't me just like guessing. This is something you can read about. On your own.
100%.
Super chatted $9.99.
Pause.
GOP activists Paul Weyrich, Richard Viguerie and Jerry Falwell concocted the abortion issue in 1979, 6 years after Roe, to oppose Jimmy Carter and protect tax exemptions for segregated religious schools.
There you go.
W.
The Blues. Very good. I'm sorry, you wanted to ask me something?
Yeah. So the first question, to respond to that first question, is you said, oh yeah, like if pregnancy was supposed to be a job, to be the dangerous job in the world, right?
No, what I said, you didn't listen to what I said, so I'll say it one more time. If pregnancy was a job in America, it would be the fourth most dangerous job in America. So think about whatever you consider dangerous jobs. Yeah, I forget what the first three are off the top of my head because
By
I
the
haven't
way,
looked at
more
the list
dangerous
and
than cops, right? Because cops are like 7th.
Oh yeah, way more dangerous than law enforcement. It might, I don't know if firefighter, I forget where firefighters are. Firefighter might be up there somewhere. But anyways, yeah. So please continue.
Yeah. So if it's the most dangerous, if it were to be the most dangerous, whatever, why
It's not the most dangerous. It's the 4th most dangerous in the United States, and that's for a number of reasons.
Okay, I'm trying to finish, man.
I know, but you keep saying the wrong thing. You keep saying the most dangerous.
I understand
It's
your point. I understand your point. I'm just trying to
not. Okay.
respond to it. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that don't have sex then.
Oh, well then, okay, great. Well then, so you agree that all men your age, 18 years old, should be required to get... No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. No, absolutely. So we could fix this problem easy. All guys your age should get a vasectomy, period, the end.
For sure.
And then there wouldn't be any issue, right? So you agree?
Wait, Elijah.
Then, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm so sorry. You go ahead, please.
Elijah, I thought you didn't make the grape exception.
What does that mean?
RAPE.
I think that if somebody gets graped, that's a law issue. That's not a
What?
That's not. Yeah, I think
You just concede to whatever laws on the books. You don't have your own opinion.
I'm saying, like, why is it so? Why is it so easy to grape somebody? Then?
Wait, no. The reason
What?
Yeah, I'm saying if somebody were to get, I'm saying if somebody were to get raped, why is that so? Why did that happen? Why isn't there no laws in place? There should be more laws in place, right?
There are laws in place. People aren't allowed to.
So then if somebody gets raped, you're gonna harm the fetus. You're gonna harm the fetus that did nothing.
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
Yes, if you didn't consent, which is the reason you said women owe you a fucking baby in the oven. Yes, if you didn't consent, then yeah, you should be able to abort it.
I think that harming the baby is not right because of
it's not a baby.
The reason I brought that up, bud, is because you just said, well, you shouldn't be having sex then. These people, these women who are getting raped are not choosing to have sex. So what's your other reason, man?
I'm sorry. Wait, I think that if somebody were to get raped, there should be more laws in place, right?
There are.
More. I'm talking more.
What ought
Do you
to
think
be?
what the hell is a piece of paper going to do? It's like I would equate it to somebody getting a restraining order on you. It's not physically going to stop anybody from harming you. A piece of paper isn't going to do anything. Someone telling you that this is the law, that you're not allowed to rape people, obviously doesn't stop rape. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry that there's a group of people out there that make your fucking position unviable, but 64,000 rape-related pregnancies happened over just only 14 states in the first 4 to 18 months following Roe v. Wade. I can tell you right now that 27,000 of them were here in Texas, where there's no exception. If you want to get an abortion, even if you're raped, there's a $10,000 reward for turning someone in who's seeking an abortion.
I just
think they're tracking them with flock cameras now. Isn't that insane? Like, hold on, Elijah. Hold on. Hang on, dude. Like, there is absolutely no justifiable reason that you can give me to sit here and say that a woman who had no choice in getting raped by a man, because essentially right now here in Texas and a few other states, men can choose the mother of their children, even if she doesn't want to be a mother. And that is insane to me. And so for you to sit here and say that if a woman gets held against her will and gets impregnated by a man who chose to do it to her, she has to keep the baby?
So give the consequence to the
Why
fetus,
should
then.
she have to go through? Wait, give the consequence to who?
Give the consequences to the fetus then.
I don't think
What
that any
consequences are you
person
talking
owes their resources to something else, especially if it was an uninvited guest. If somebody came into your house uninvited, started eating your fucking food and just roaming through your house and sleeping on your bed in your extra bedroom, do you think that the government should force you to keep them there so that they could live?
I mean, I don't own a house, so I don't know how it would be like.
You can't engage in a hypothetical, dude.
Not really. I don't really own one.
This whole law thing
Wow.
is really throwing me off. Like, do you think that the law stops people from doing things, Elijah?
I don't know. I mean, it
Okay,
doesn't stop.
for
It doesn't
example,
stop the
are there
illegals from coming into the country.
robbery and theft have been illegal for a very long time. Are there still robberies and thefts going on, Elijah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously the law doesn't stop people from doing things.
Just like with the illegal immigrants.
Whatever, man. Moving on from the point.
That's an amazing pivot. That is an amazing pivot.
Yeah, it's an amazing pivot, but I will answer it. Yeah, the law doesn't stop people from crossing the border.
And you guys support illegal immigrants.
Obviously, no, we're not changing this topic. You wanted to talk about abortion. We're talking about your topic, buddy. Anyway, so that being said, you know now that the law doesn't stop people from doing illegal things. Nor should the law be your like guide to what you think should be legal and illegal. Because like I don't know, like 100-something years ago, slavery was legal, but you wouldn't sit here and say that slavery is justified, right, Elijah? Right? Even when it was legal.
I sneeze kicked him.
Oh damn.
Shout out to Stacy for the kick. Guys, I think I'm gonna raise the debate age to 21. It's
honestly.
Poof. Bless you. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Oh man, that was rough.
I haven't had that. Sorry, go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry, I have a lag, I think.
Oh no, you're good. I'm gonna boogie because I've got my thing. You guys obviously had that 100% handled. I just absolutely love to drop the 1970s thing on people. That's all. So it's just one of my favorite things. But you guys, you guys just destroyed that kid. So love it. Thank you guys so much for having me up. I'll catch you later, friend.
All right, get that girthy wiener out of here. Love you.
Whoa. Yeah, love you too. Bye.
Secrets. I'm also gonna slim down to 1v1s as well.
Go ahead. Always good talking to you, Pickles. Elijah, if you're still in here, education is so important, and I think you may need to further yours. College is a grand thing. All right, get some grants. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you qualified, but loans are available too. Please take a class, something. I'm in pain because of how uneducated you were. You're also young though, so I don't expect much. But that was insane. I really haven't had to dumb my arguments down or use those arguments in so long, like since like 2020, I think. That was fun. Anyway, bye, Pickle.
Bye, Smoochies.
Smoochies.
Brett says, I thought I was your only girthy. Guys, there's enough girth for all of us. There's enough girth to go around. Chat, if you are a if you're a Trump supporter, you want to debate, stay in the box. If you're friendly, hop out of the box. I love you. If you're trying to come up and comment about the conversation we just had, I'm I'm sorry. Please hop out of the box. I love you. Let's go to the next guest. Also, gosh, whatever, dude.
Yeah,
Hello, you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely. I just kind of wanted to say something. Because I heard you say like with abortion and stuff, and I actually agree with you a little bit. But I think we should be fair though to men. If a woman has the right to kill a baby, then a guy should have the right to not be in that child's life.
Sure, dude. You know what? I can get behind you. If you want to be a piece of shit dad, do it, dude. But are you over 18?
Yeah, I'm over 18. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 21 to be exact. February 16th, 2005 to be exact.
All right. Listen, I don't really have that many contentions with this. If you want to hand over all of the rights, your parenting rights, to the mother, then do it. I'm sure women would, I think, easily give up their rights to some monetary help if it gave them autonomy over their own body. I think that's exactly what any woman would take. They would take that exact deal any day.
But do you think it's fair to be put on child support? And I feel so strongly about this. 'Cause I pay child support myself, and I don't think it's right. It's actually messed
Do you
up.
love your
You know,
child? Do you want your child to be there?
yeah, I love my child, but I don't think I should be I mean, I pay $1,100 a week. If you do the math, that's damn near that's
What?
3,000.
How
I
much
live in
money do you
California.
make? The average
I do very well
child support payment is like $400.
because I do well for myself. You know, I'm very proud of myself.
Stop crying.
Like,
What?
but I shouldn't have to though. That's messed
You
up.
have to be
You know, and
making
it's not.
millions.
You don't have to necessarily make millions. You know, you just have to be doing well for yourself. But
No, but
you know
dude,
that's not right though.
listen,
Do you think that's right?
if I made so much money that my child support was $1,100 a month, I think I would have bigger fish to fry, dude. I think that you complaining about supporting the child, that I think you definitely do want, right? You want to be able to like see your kid. You want your kid to live a good life.
So what were you saying, bro?
1,100 a week, dude. 1,100 a week is okay. Hold on. Let's.
Yeah, you do the math. You think that's right?
Does one have to make
For a BSB?
you have $1,100 weekly child support payments? Net income ranging from 143K to 350K, depending on heavily on the state and the number of children involved. It's just one child?
Yeah, it's obviously one, but I just don't think it's right, you know. I think it's because I do kind of have some sort of like type of money,
You
especially
have to
like
be
with my
making
dad.
$600,000 to $700,000 a year.
You know, but that's just how much I pay personally, you know. I don't think it's right. Do
Bless
you think
your
it's right?
heart. Bless your heart.
Do
Yeah.
you think it's right?
Yeah.
You see, this is why you're a demon. How do you think that's right? I have to pay $3,000 a month.
Dog,
That's not right.
if you have $600,000 to $700,000 worth of income and you're crying about $4K a month, something's wrong with
For
you.
for a BSB? How is that okay? For a baby that you didn't really want, you have to pay money for? Are you crazy?
Dude, if you want to give up all your rights, that's an option. You
I
can
mean, I
do
really
that.
can't.
You didn't want your
But
baby? You don't want your child still?
I'm not saying I don't want my child. I'm just saying like I shouldn't have to pay money for a child that
You're digging a
I'm
hole,
gonna
dude.
raise, don't you?
I think you're just painting a picture for us that you're just kind of a bad guy.
I'm actually not a bad guy. I think I'm a really great guy, you know.
But you believe in having women do 9 months of free labor and putting themselves through the most dangerous part of their lives should be enforced by the government.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like,
You're pro-life,
you know what
right?
I'm saying? No, I'm just, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, you do whatever you want. I mean,
All right, you're not pro-life then. If you're not pro-life and you just want to cry about having to make monthly payments, dude, then you talk to
but
a therapist. I'm not
how would
that
you,
person.
I have a question, Pickles. How would you feel if you had to pay that type of money though?
I
How would you
would
feel?
feel great. I would feel great. I would trade anything to have fucking what is it? Like what is it, like 8 grand on top of that monthly to live on? What's wrong with you, dude?
That's not morally right though. For a baby that you didn't ask for, you
What a
have to pay money for. Are you crazy, Pickles?
Oh man, dude. I would have custody of those children. I would be the best dad ever. And even if I didn't, and I had fucking $700,000 income in 2026, the last thing I'd be worried about is how much I have to give my child a great life. You're fucking shitting me, dude. Like this isn't even
But
an
Pickles,
argument.
I have a question. I have a question though. So, because you know, obviously you're a little bit on the the Democrat side, so you're not really a man, right? So you don't think like a man, right? You think like a woman. So
What
I
does
have
that
to
even
kind of
mean?
lay it out.
I think
You're
I
kind of
think
like,
I think masculinity is toxic. I think all masculinity is toxic.
no, not all masculinity is toxic necessarily, as long as
Uh,
you're using it and putting it in the right type of places. You
yeah,
know,
I think that masculinity is toxic because it oppresses women. It is basically just the performance of manhood, and I am plagiarizing Super Solid right now. If you guys follow Super Solid, he's a fucking amazing creator. But I think that masculinity is just simply the performance of manhood, and manhood is basically the oppression of women, right? So like somebody who says, "Ooh, I'm strong. Ooh, you have to do this, this or that to be someone better than a woman." Uh, I think that basically all you're saying is that I'm less than because I don't puff out my chest. Maybe I don't have all the beard to show how manly I am, or maybe I'm not just like this toxic prick to you. But I wouldn't say that that's good, bad, right, or wrong. In fact, I would just say generally that I have a better state of mind than somebody who champions masculinity. Manhood is the oppressor class, therefore all masculinity is toxic. Thank you.
well, I mean, it depends on like where you're kind of at as a man, but you know, red pill to me is like, you know, self-improvement. You know, trying to better yourself at not being fat, not feeling bad for yourself,
Well,
not,
I
you
do all
know,
of that.
just
I'm in very good shape.
yeah, I mean, I can tell you're not fat, you're not sloppy, you don't it looks like you probably eat healthy. You don't like complain about your weight. You don't blame your parents for why you're fat or anything like that. You're not one
Yeah,
of
I know.
those, you know.
But does that make me less of a man? Like, what in what ways am I less of a man?
Well, obviously, I mean, no fat person's beat me in the race, right? Um,
Okay, so being
so
fast in a race means you're a man?
not necessarily at all, but what I'm saying is like fat people, I'm just like I'm looking at them, I'm like, dang, like you really let yourself
Yeah, so you
go?
just have
Like
negative judgments. I would say that is toxic.
that's not toxic because you to just eat
You're
large
othering
sums of
people.
food to huh?
You're just othering people. Yeah, of course you are. You're saying somebody's less than because their health is not as good as yours, and that makes them, I don't know, socially, like somewhere below you.
Okay, how about this, Pickles? Let's use an example, right? If you're buying a plane ticket, right, and you got to sit next to a fat guy and his lumps are touching you on the plane, wouldn't you be a little bit mad?
It's a very specific example. Sure, I would feel like my personal space might be violated a little bit, but I don't think that's unprovoked. Looking at somebody who might be overweight is helpful in most scenarios. So, like, if I have judgments that make me upset or cast judgment, and like. Uh, Basically deem someone lower than myself just based off of their body weight. I don't think that's helpful. And more times than not, it is hurtful. It is something, a burden, like something that you feel negatively about for what seems like an arbitrary reason is something that's a you problem. That's something that's a burden you carry.
Yeah, earlier you were trying to call me a bad guy and trying to paint me as like a villain almost. It's like, but you gotta think about it like this. You know, I think I'm a better person than you are because you'll see that fat guy sitting you next on the plane. You know what I would do? What I would do, right, is I would show him my workout plan. I would tell him I would be honest with him. I would show him my phone. I'd be like, hey, fatty,
Listen,
you got to do this, you got
we're
to do
we're
that.
proud of you that you work. I work out too. I work out 6 days a week. Uh, I'm definitely not low on tea. Uh, I I do just fine, but I don't have to go around puffing my chest and being a prick to everybody and being condescending to people as part of my like values, as part of
It's
my
not
moral compass. It's not.
condescending.
Of course, it is.
Don't you want to see people at their best? Why would you want to see a fat person?
Yeah.
Because that fat person's not at his best. He's at his
If I
worst.
came around and called your mom fat, how would you feel about it?
My mom's not fat, so she's in shape. My whole family's in shape.
What if
We
I came
work
around and
out.
told her that she's fat? What would you feel about that? What if she was fat and I came around and told her she's fat?
Well, I mean, it's not real life, so I mean,
You can't
based off the
conceptualize a
hypothetical.
hypothetical.
I mean, okay, I'll give you the hypothetical, right? So the hypothetical is, of course I would feel some type of way because at the end of the day, that's my mom. So anybody will feel some type of way. But if you see some fat, Discord mod sitting next to you in a plane, introduce him to a gym. He might like it. It's not not all
Dude, you know
mass.
what? If I was tired, I'd ask him if I could use it as a little bit of a like lean on. Dude, it's not always bad. I think you're just giving people excuses to. You're giving yourself excuses to be shitty to other people. Like unmutable traits too. Like that is horrible. Like it's horrible.
You know what I said, right? I said what I told you before was I wouldn't say call him fat. I would show him my phone. I would show him a workout plan on how he can better himself. I'm not directly calling him a fat man.
Listen, there are ways to like positively do construction towards people, but I don't think that you offering this like without even being asked to some stranger on the plane, that absolutely is hurtful.
I'm be honest with you, Pickles. I think you're a demon.
Cool. I don't believe in magic.
You're the closest thing to Satan. Because why would you sit up here and say like, what I'm saying, you don't want to see people at their best? Because that's what it sounds like.
I do want to see. I would love to help anybody who wants to be better, but I don't think that people unsolicited need my judgment.
Imagine like the entire world, right? Imagine if everybody in the world was in shape, we would have no problems.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think that's a way to get people in shape. If you go up to somebody who might be very insecure about their weight and just told them about working out, that could be adverse, right? That could be something that would turn them away from wanting to address or go to the gym. That could give them a negative association to working out. Like, I don't want to be a fucking douchebag like Lamar on the plane. I will never go work out. Do you see how that works?
Yeah, but it's like this. Let me explain, right? So you remember Michelle Obama's like healthy nutrition. Like, why would you take advice from her? On eating healthy.
Michelle Obama is in fantastic shape. Have you seen her arms?
Man, she eats soul food. You know what she eats.
She's in fantastic. What are you talking about?
So I'm black myself, so I know she eats soul food. She eats a whole bunch of ghetto food.
Are you just being racist? What the fuck makes you think she eats certain types of food?
It's just the way, she acts, how she talks,
What about the way someone acts makes it look like they eat soul food or ghetto food? Can you tell me an attribute of somebody who, the way they act that makes them look like they eat ghetto food?
She's from Chicago, so, I mean, she's definitely ghetto.
So people from Chicago all eat ghetto food?
Yeah, like corner store food, not the most nutritious of food.
They don't have healthy food in Chicago?
I mean, they do, but they choose to eat the unhealthy stuff.
Dude, I think you're just mask off here about being a little racist, bro.
At the Taffy Bot super chatted $5. Lamar, turn that camera on, bub. Show us the perfect specimen you are.
Yeah, Lamar, you got a camera on that little phone?
Yeah, I do, but I don't want to turn on my camera for a whole bunch of
$5. You're literally painting yourself as bad, and where is this conversation going, caller? This conversation just seems to be only about your fees.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody unsolicited is looking for your health advice, bro, and I think that honestly it could have negative effects. What's up, Hector?
Yeah, hi Pickles. Really quickly, just wanted to turn my camera on because I'm not a weak-willed little pussy. Question for the guest here. What the fuck is ghetto food?
I mean, you're from the hood, so you know what ghetto food is. Soul food.
I'm sorry.
Baked macaroni and cheese.
I don't know what about what I said or whatever the fuck you got going on makes you believe that I'm from the quote unquote hood. Nor is that answering my question. Nice pivot though. We're just going full fucking mask off. Someone play the song. What the fuck is ghetto food?
Come on, you know what it is.
No, I
Collard
don't. I need
greens,
you to tell me because I've
ribs.
never heard of this statement a day in my life. What is ghetto
Lamar,
food?
I really I want to find some peace from this real quick. Please tell me, are you black?
Yeah, I'm black. I would turn on my camera, but I don't want like weirdos to, like screen record me and stuff.
But you
That would
do
just be
maintain
weird.
you are okay. So that
Hold on. I don't want to. I want to show my face on because these TikTok guys are weirdos. You guys need help.
Put your palm up.
My palm. I
Put
got
your
you. I
palm
got
on
you.
live. Put your palm on live. Put your palm on live. That's what I want to see. Put your palm on live.
Let's do that.
Yeah, do that.
What color am I?
Oh yeah, that's a nigga. Okay, cool. What the fuck is ghetto food?
You know it, my brother. You know what ghetto food is.
No, I
Soul
don't. And
food,
I'm not your brother.
collard
What is ghetto
greens,
food?
chicken, watermelon,
How
just
the
ghetto
fuck
food.
is chicken ghetto food? It's chicken. It's a popular meat. It's one of the cheapest meats. How
it's
is
the
that
most
ghetto food?
it's the healthiest meat.
Stacked with protein. It's a bodybuilding food.
I eat nothing but chicken.
Didn't he say he goes to the gym? What the fuck do you eat for your protein, sir?
No, I eat chicken too, but like it's fried chicken. That's
Are
the
you
chicken I'm
ghetto?
talking. I'm not ghetto. I'm not a raw.
So then how are you calling it chicken ghetto food? How are you calling a fruit ghetto food?
It's because like the stereotypes that are behind it. So it's like
The
when I see
stereotypes associated with racism, the stereotypes associated with slavery and white supremacy, the ones that you're championing on this live right now, as if no
I'm
one
not
can
I'm
just
not I'm
enjoy
not saying
any
it's good.
fruit
Did I
without
say
you having to
stereotypes were
make it
good?
racial.
Did I say stereotypes were good, my brother? You sitting up here
You are
make
associating foods with those stereotypes. You are upholding them. You are literally up here being anti-black.
I'm not being anti-black. I actually love
Yes, you
black
are.
people. I think you hate
Calling
black
things
people.
ghetto food, and your two examples was chicken and watermelon. You
No,
very much are being that.
I said baked macaroni cheese. There's a lot of cornbread,
Hey,
all
pickles,
ghetto,
pickles,
ball raw
pickles.
food.
Do you like macaroni and cheese?
Love it.
What'd you think about cornbread?
Love it.
Yeah, and I've met Pickles twice. I wouldn't call him a ghetto rat. Those foods are not in any way, shape, or form ghetto. There's no such thing as ghetto food. Food isn't ghetto. Your association with what is ghetto and where it came from and who's starting it and how they still perpetuate it is you literally being anti-black. Also, really want to go back to all this energy that you have for fat people because you literally just couldn't stop talking about them every 10 seconds. If you're so concerned with them, how about you maybe try to work on people who want to change or help them out in the gym or something like that? Just disparaging them for no reason is unnecessary.
I didn't
Unnecessary,
disparage
dude.
him.
There are
I
better
said,
things to put your
I. s-
energy into. There are better things to start hating on. Maybe we should start hating more on rude people. Maybe we should start hating more on
By the way, I
abusive
wasn't being
people.
rude. By the
Maybe we
way,
should start hating more on people who are like robbing you blind and giving it to the 1%. You
W-
having all this energy for bigger people is insane. Do you think you're showing a strong sense of masculinity right now?
honestly, I'll be real with you. I think I could have phrased it a lot better. But
Infinitely better.
I'm just saying, like what I'm saying. I think
At Godzilla
I
Godkin
think
super
any
chatted $5. Now I heard this trash panda say Rog, mans is a LTG fan. That's all you need to know, skull emoji, skull emoji.
so what if I use ball wrong? But look, so basically what I'm saying is that there's I feel like when you're at your best is when you're lifting, when you're working out. That's when you're at your best. I don't think some fat guy on the plane with his moves slipping slip
Some of the
like
strongest power lifters are like 3 times your size. Some of the
and they're
strongest
fat
power
and out of
lifters are
shape.
probably Pickles, myself, you, and maybe 2 people in the chat combined. And they would be considered like clinically or like medically obese.
Yeah, because they are
Strength
obese.
is
They
not
eat on.
associated with like a certain kind of weight. Like that's not a thing.
No, and I agree with you, but not, what I'm saying is like when you're physically at your best is when you're moving. Fat people, what I'm saying they tend to make a lot of excuses why they can't better themselves.
They
That
no, 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 no. Bigger people also do move. There's a lot of people who struggle to target certain areas of weight. There's a lot of people who are healthy as hell and happy with their weight.
So why do we have my 600-pound life for? Why was that a show?
That is an egregious example of some people. What does that have to do with the average person who would be considered overweight?
Because they eat unhealthy.
Dude, you have better things. But you don't sound like you have many friends.
I actually have lots of friends.
They don't sound very diverse. You sound like you have a very particular kind of friendship with men predominantly, and these men probably talk worse than you do.
Actually,
everything that you've been saying up here on this panel, who do you think that helps? Who are you uplifting? Do you think you have a positive contribution to society talking like that? Because you sound very young. I'm assuming you're no older than 23? Probably younger? 21? Yeah. That tracks. Do you really think the way that you're talking right now is positive? Do you think you're uplifting anyone? Do you think that this is the way that you want to, like, if you were to go out today, would you be proud of the things you said on this platform?
Not the way I phrased them at all. I don't think I'll be proud of the way I phrased them.
So why don't you be better?
And I want to quote Michelle Obama here. Strong men don't need to punch down on people to feel big.
Damn Skippy.
Why would I listen to Michelle Obama?
Michelle Obama,
one of the most successful black families in American history.
We don't even know what she is. I mean,
you don't get paid anything to be this gross. I do want you to know that. You don't make any money to be gross at all. Michelle Obama is one of the most accomplished black women in American or in world history. Can you name a single one of her accomplishments?
No, not at all, because it's not important.
Thank you so much, Penny. I'm sorry, the first lady to the United States' first black president is not important. The changes she made to school lunches, healthier school lunches for children, isn't important. The book she's written, the black young girls in college that she sponsored or paid their tuition, the revolutions that she's leading in civil rights, like none of that's
question.
important.
What did she do for you?
Every freaking thing I just mentioned.
Me. Dude, you're so selfish. I grant people accomplishments based on what they can do for everyone, not just me. What's wrong with you, dude?
But you have to think about it like what can they do for you? Like, it's not.
I don't think like that.
Like
that's narcissistic.
It's like,
that's called narcissism. Yeah, I don't sit here wondering how I can exploit everybody that solely only benefit me. That's kind of a shitty way to think, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a horrible way. If the people around me are doing good, I typically am doing good. If Pickles is straight, I'm straight. What are we doing?
How can this benefit me? I would not want to be your friends. If I found out that's one of your qualities, that I'm constantly figuring out how you're trying to self-serve in every fucking social interaction we had, I wouldn't want to be around you, man.
There's no way you have half-decent friends thinking like that. There's no way.
I have a lot of friends, right? And we all work out.
Yeah,
we all have
emphasis
the same
on
views.
half-decent. There was a prerequisite there that you conveniently left out.
Yeah, the half decent. I mean, they're great people. They we all want to do the best for each other. See each other improve each day.
Clearly not. Clearly not. As Pickles just described, you're there concerning yourself about what benefits you and only you. We went over what Michelle Obama did for the country, hell, for the world. And you said that doesn't matter. But you think you and your little friends and whatever you guys do in the dark is significant?
No, I'm just saying, like, what did Michelle Obama do to benefit me? Like, I'm saying she never did nothing for me.
You don't know what she did because you don't even know who she is. You literally said it doesn't matter. Hold on. No, you don't get to contest what she did. You said it doesn't matter. You refuse to educate yourself on her positive impact on society. So you can't even begin to open your mouth to have that conversation.
Hector, what did she do? You
wouldn't know. You wouldn't care.
No, I would care. Just tell me. I will listen.
Oh, no. So you're
What does she
young,
do
and I
for
think
me?
you guys need to do infinite amounts of more Googling. Do you have a secondary
Oh,
device that you
okay.
can
So
use to
she
look
didn't
up
do nothing
information?
for me.
No. Do you have a secondary device that you can use to look up information?
Did Michelle Obama pay my bills?
Do you have a
Why would I care
secondary
about her
device? She literally made it
accomplishments?
easier to pay your bills. Do you have a secondary device that you can use to look up information?
Yeah, I got you.
You do?
Yeah, I have my computer right
Okay,
here.
do a quick Google search. Just type in Google, what did Michelle Obama do for America? And tell me what it says.
Got you. What did Michelle Obama do for Lamar?
I said America. You're in America. You're
It's
an
so sad,
American,
dude.
right?
It's so sad. Like, what has Trump done for you directly?
He's done a lot. He's a great guy.
Oh, I
Great
can't
guy.
wait to hear this one. What is a lot? Go ahead
That's
and start with
rich.
one.
He's implementing ICE. Which is really good.
And how does that help you?
Getting all the thugs out the country.
And what does that do for you exactly?
It keeps bad people out of the country, and yeah, because do you think people who are illegal and who commit crimes should be in the country?
I don't feel like this is where we can. Do you think a felon's going to help you stay safe from people who are majoritively like not felonious, but people who are like the majority of or less likely to even commit crimes compared to U.S. citizens? So no, in fact, if you really want to talk about it objectively, he is making this country or whatever area that you're in more concentrated in somebody who's more likely to commit a crime.
No, that's interesting. But can we stay back on
Trump is out
topic?
of shape. Trump is out of shape.
Yeah, Trump's
he eats like crap.
I won't say
Well,
it.
I mean, you're comparing a 60-year-old man to some 20-year-old somewhere Discord mod.
Dude.
Oh, do you think being older gives you a reason not to be in shape?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, if you're 60 years old, nobody's like that concerned about you.
He's 80, and
well, even better. That means like he shouldn't care about his
in
weight.
the same way, if you had to
old.
sit next to him on a plane, he would be in the same way infringing on your comfortable
no, he
situation.
Wouldn't. That 20-year-old Discord mod compared to an 80-year-old Trump. Come on now.
What does that mean?
The 20-year-old Discord mod, he's gonna smell like every disease known to man. Like he's gonna stink.
That's a fun trope. I have plenty of Discord mods who are beautiful, in shape people. I think it's irrelevant, honestly. But yeah, I think that you're just the king of stereotypes. I think that your brain is a little smoother than the rest of us.
Are you trying to call me stupid?
Yes.
Okay. That would be your opinion. But I didn't throw a single ad hom at you. So why are you throwing ad homs at me?
That's not an ad hom.
That made sense.
It's an attack on your character. It's not an ad hom.
So can I throw attacks on your character too, or no?
I'm just sure. If you want to, we can trade a few. But what I'm saying is, somebody who perpetuates stereotypes, it is directly correlated to low IQ.
Well, it's not, because some stereotypes are true. Doesn't make it right, but some stereotypes do tend to be true.
Your stereotypes of watermelon and chicken being ghetto was a clear sign of your intelligence capabilities.
I'm actually really intelligent.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, you think Trump is a great president? I don't know about that.
You just called Trump 60.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't keep track of the guy's age. I don't really care. So.
I also really want to go back to how you think just because you're 80, you have no reason to want to be fit. I didn't think fitness was an age thing. I think everyone at any stage in their life should be in good health by whatever means they need. Being old isn't a reason to just go out.
I have a question, Hector. So why aren't you shaming fat people?
Excuse me? Because fatness doesn't equate, or what you would consider fat does not equate to being unhealthy. That's the whole point we've been trying to make this entire conversation.
Fat
But what
shaming does
evidence?
not do anything positive for society. Fat shaming does not do anything. But like, there's a way to positively influence people around you, and then there's fucking fat shaming.
I'm not necessarily saying you should go out and just call every person who's fat a fatty. You should encourage them for a healthier lifestyle. I think if everybody was in shape, the world would be a lot better place. I,
Hey,
and
so is physical health the only health that matters? What about mental health? You think mental health is a good thing?
uh,
Because yours is currently in the toilet. Like the things you're displaying shows all the stuff that's filling your brain is nothing good. Nothing good at all. And you're 21 years old thinking like this, talking like this. It doesn't serve anyone to put other people down. In fact, the amount of times you keep going after fat people tells me you're insecure about something. And
I'm
because
not
you won't
insecure
put
about
that camera
anything.
on, you're really not giving us much to work with. But I can only imagine what's happening up on your face that makes you go after other people the way that you do. And I'm
Well, I
not trying
mean,
to come for you personally, but god damn it, you're being a piece of shit.
there's a lot of people who lift weights too, and they feel the exact same way I do. So
I
I
don't
don't
know what
really,
any of that has to do with what I said.
I shouldn't feel bad
You're
for the way I'm
insecure.
saying.
You're
I'm not
insecure.
insecure about
And to
anything.
feel better about yourself, you find the need to go put down others, and your hyper focus is on people's weight.
I'm
That
not insecure
person's
about
weight
anything.
means nothing when they serve you in a restaurant, where they give you your favorite coffee or drink at your restaurant, when you go out to the park and have a good conversation, when you're working alongside someone with great KPI. Their weight is irrelevant. Their weight should not matter as much to you versus them. Leave it alone, dude. Stop being Pickles. I appreciate you having me up here. This is, oh my god.
I'm not insecure because I don't have any flaws. So why would I be insecure if I'm perfect?
Oh man,
You
you're
know,
right, dude.
if I
I just can't put
if I
my finger
could,
in
I would.
anything that's wrong with you. I just can't figure it out.
You know, and if everybody looked like me and thought like me, they would be perfect too. It's not perfection's earned. Perfection's achieved. And you can do that by lifting weights.
Lamar. All right, bud. Do you have anything else you want to enlighten us with before I kick your ass off?
No, I mean you can have a nice day.
Guys, I do think that like there's an appropriate time to ask someone to cam up, but I don't think like having someone cam up so I can make fun of their appearance is the right move. I do think like if you're a Nazi, if you have really bad beliefs, you should be able to say them and reveal your face. But if you're too ashamed and you know that your takes are socially unacceptable, you're not going to show your face. And I think that's a point to prove. But yeah, getting the cam up just so that I can make fun of his appearance, I don't think that makes us a better person, you know? The guy was definitely flawed. I would never trade the most perfect sculpted body, face, whatever brain Lamar was rocking. I would never. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you like about Trump?
I agree with Lamar. I think there's way too many fat people out there. So I think they should do something about it.
Do you think going around and fat shaming people is the best move, or do you think there's like another way to approach?
Well, it works for Asia. I think it would work for us.
What part of Asia?
Korea. They fat shame all the time.
Do you think that there's also programs in place that make sure that there's like healthy food available to Koreans? Do you think that maybe their culture has more like healthy eating habits than us?
Yes.
They haven't done
Yes.
capitalism maxing to where fast
love
food is like the
Oh,
most
wow.
readily available, easily attainable food to get, which is unhealthy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think Korea is awesome, and I think that it's appropriate to fat shame people. So I think it's worth it.
I think you're just trying to be edgy, dude.
I'm just being honest, sir. I'm trying to be honest as I can.
Good to know. Good to know. I think that fat shaming is the last thing I would do. I think that there's a lot of negative outcomes in fat shaming. There's people don't just immediately go straight to I'm going to get healthier and be happy about it. A lot of people have deep depression and other types of episodes that they become maladapted to life. Some unalive each other or unalive themselves because of it. There's 1,000 things you can do to help people become more healthy before just calling them names or being negative towards them. And I think it's just another form of toxic masculinity.
Well, I think that obesity is inappropriate, and we're trying to do our best to help these people by caring about them, and we're trying to help them because we want them to be more healthy, and to live a better life.
His guests have 0 followers. Zero everything. If you're a mod, can you guys please kick and ban anybody that tries to come up with 0 followers, 0 following? I don't want. There's someone specific that I'm trying to keep out of my channel, but on top of that, I think that if you want to espouse disgusting ideas like this, you should do it with your own account. Even as you're talking to them? Yeah. Insecure people shame others. I agree. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Of course. Since day one, A1.
Yeah, since he started calling Obama Kenyan? Or when?
Since you guys sandbagged Bernie Sanders in 2016.
So
around that time.
You voted for the sabotaging of our economy because Democrats did some distasteful derailing of someone's campaign?
Correct. Once you started seeing the disgrace of the Democratic side of what they're willing to do just to put their person in place, you understand that it's a rigged system and it's not really for the people, it's really for whatever the machine wants to produce on the Democrat side, which is vote blue no matter who.
I would say there's 1,000 reasons to vote Democrat.
Correct me if I'm wrong in that situation.
Vote blue no matter who is not just a cultural phenomena. It is based on evidence that we're better for the economy in every single way. Every single way. And it's like 50 to 1 in some cases. And also
explain to me the situation with Bernie Sanders and the way they played him dirty.
I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with the economy. I think that if you want better outcomes, you vote blue.
Okay, but then why sandbag somebody who's preferably best for the economy or for the people of America and then play it off with whoever they want to put
I don't know why that would
rather
lead
than-
you to down the road of voting for the exact opposite, everything antithetical to a Bernie Sanders campaign, such as like empowering corporatism and fucking up the wealth gap.
No, because once you start seeing the political system and how it actually works, you start realizing that you're straying along the wrong path, and it's a real eye opener to being like, yeah, you're not on the right party. You know,
Really, dude?
Especially, yeah.
Do you don't think anything as egregious as Bernie has happened on the Republican side recently?
No, not at all. I agree.
What about Thomas Massey? What about John Cornyn?
Yeah, there's a lot of things you could disagree about, but there's a lot.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying that as a perfect parallel, isn't it?
Yeah, what I'm saying is that nobody's perfect. They're going to have their ups and downs, but what I'm saying is compared to what.
So you forgive people on the right for the things that happen on the left?
No. I see the difference. You start seeing the difference of the political parties.
What I focus on is the actual outcomes. When Democrats are elected, they write better legislation, they create better environments for the economy to thrive. It's not all about this like sports team bullshit. It's more about like better outcomes for more people. And I think that this is completely arbitrary. This whole thing that happened 10 years ago with Bernie, we can look at other things that are a little more important now, like fascism literally taking place in the government. I don't think that this justifies fascism.
No, but think about it like this: when we had Biden in office, right? I'm from Chicago, right? The school system there was literally trying to transition your kids from being straight to just being gay.
Are you serious?
I mean,
can you prove that?
I could prove that because I was my kids were in public schools. I had to pull them out to put them inside private schools just to try to counter the stuff that was going on in there.
That's still anecdotal. Can you give me some evidence that this is part of the curriculum?
Like I said, I had 4 children in public schools, and we had to pull them out for that exact reason.
I understand that you can be like radicalized and that you can be propagandized to think that this might happen. I would challenge you to show me on a systemic level that this is a thing.
Personally, it's happened. It's personally happened, so it's not where I need to prove to you.
It's an anecdote.
It's been something that's already when it's happened to you in real life. That is the proof. You get what I'm saying? It's not like I'm saying.
Do you think that people can be changed from straight to gay, or gay to straight?
I think the way they're pushing the agenda, I believe that they're going to do whatever it takes. So
I want to read. I want to read to you a few things. All right.
Go ahead. Like I said, you could read all you want. It's personal experience at this point. You know what I mean?
I know. Anecdotes. This is a common factor for people who are right leaning, and this is like this has a lot to do with critical thinking being neutered. Most likely, you're religious, right?
Correct. Exactly.
Most likely, you've kind of been conditioned to accept like the logical fallacy of accepting small anecdotal evidence as opposed to like data. So there's nothing I could do to show
trust me, it's not small. When you have the whole entire public school system writing the same campaign and pushing the same agenda,
surely I'd be able to see this, right? That's public information. Can you show me?
I mean,
anybody that goes to Chicago public schools.
I'm Jonna. The mod Brett recommended to you. Look forward to working with you. Heart emoji.
Got you, Jonna. Thank you so much. I just got you.
Yeah, like I said, you could ask anybody from Chicago that goes to public schools.
You're the only person I've ever heard say this, right? So like, there should be like a journalist. Should be some journalists. No, again, this is anecdotal. This is a trust me, bro.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, these are debates that we have inside the CPS classrooms with the actual teachers and stuff of things we're against.
Surely there'd be some like litigation, right? That says, hey, this teacher's being sued for trying to make
No. The whole entire system is being like that inside Chicago public schools, so it's not something.
So surely there's some sort of litigation then.
Of course, but there's, like I said, there's people debating this, and because it's democratically run, nothing's going to change. You have to be going to a republic state in order for change to happen. Doesn't make sense.
And I don't know. I'm gonna be very candid with you.
Diehard blue.
I think that you're literally brainwashed. I think that is something that's never happened.
Not at all. No, I think you are, because no matter what I say, even with evidence,
like that's not something I want. That's not something the left wants, right? Like nobody on the left wants you or your children to be turned gay. I think that's a very stupid position to even hold.
Exactly my point, but then you see that that's what they're pushing, and
it's not
saying that even agrees to what I'm saying.
You can't be serious, man.
I'm dead serious with you, and the funniest part is you denying it just makes it very clear to me that you guys are brainwashed yourselves.
I'm sorry, bud, but like, it's not happening. Like, it's not up to just one person, right? There's people on both sides of the aisle that make up these school boards, that make up the curriculum for these school districts. They're run by people from both sides.
Democrats.
No, both sides. Both sides.
Democrats.
How are they all Democrats? Can you explain to me how that works?
It's a Democrat-run city. It's a Democrat-run city.
Do you think that means there's 100% Democrats?
Correct. Yes, it is. There's no
No,
Republican.
it's not.
There's
No,
no
I'm in
Republican
Dallas.
on the
Dallas
chair.
is a Democrat city. We're 60-40. Do you think that Chicago's 100% Democrat, dude?
Oh, but that just makes perfect sense. You're from Dallas, Texas, where this stuff doesn't happen in your state.
No one's
None of
even
things.
attempting to make this happen. This isn't on anybody's like policy proposals as a politician that's Democrat. This is nowhere to be found. I don't know how they convince you that this is a real thing. And I'm sorry, and I feel sorry for your children who are now going to be subject to homeschool by somebody who seems to be very unstable.
They're inside of a Catholic. They're inside of a private school where it's predominantly religion based. So we're good. We made a decision saying you guys are off the rails. We need to pull you guys out.
Yeah. All right. This is the stuff I was looking for. So this is just going to prove my point that conversion therapy doesn't work, meaning I don't think that if you're gay, you can be told to be a different way. I don't think that if you're straight, you can be conditioned or told to be a different way. So you're out here fighting ghosts.
No. When you have teachers in there that are known pedophiles, that are trying to protect pedophiles, that are doing all this weird closet
you can't get a
stuff.
job as a teacher if you're a convicted pedophile.
Yeah, but these are closet case people where they're grooming children.
And they're not known.
The nature itself is.
So they're not known
predatory.
PDFs. You're just making that part
exactly,
up.
but the nature themselves, they're predatory already. It's one of those things where because of Obama taking people out the closet, now you have all this extra stuff.
I don't know what that means, but McCrae Game, founder of longtime director of the prominent faith-based conversion therapy organization Hope for Wholeness. This is a camp that tried to convert gay people to straights because a lot of religious people are against gay people. Game came out as gay in 2019. He publicly apologized for the harm and psychological damage he caused, stating that his organization's teaching promoted a harmful cycle of self-shame. I would argue that you are perpetuating some of these same tropes and some of the same beliefs that are very harmful. Dave Matheson, a widely known therapist and advocate of reparative and conversion therapy for decades, and author of materials promoting sexual orientation change. Matheson came out as gay in 2019. These are religious people.
He
expressed deep regret for perpetuating
schools.
the false idea that homosexuality is a pathology or disorder. John Smid, a former director of Love in Action and a prominent board member for Exodus International, and at the time the world's largest ex-gay network, Smid left the ministry, renounced conversion therapy, and came out as fucking gay. He later joined other former leaders in publicly apologizing for the damage inflicted by the movement.
Okay, now look at the Chicago public school system. Look on information about that.
All right. Does the Chicago public school system try to turn your children gay? There are no results. There are some investigations going on about how they're trying to teach kids about the existence of gay people. I don't have any arguments against that. I think that's great. I think gay people are real and they do exist. And you can't change that.
Correct. I agree with you. But when you're pushing a whole narrative,
surely something would have come up, right? Like if that was a thing.
No. A lot of this stuff gets censored and blocked. You know how it is when.
Can you give me a good resource I can read this on, other than you possibly just lying to me?
No. I'm from Chicago. We deal with this on a daily basis. You know what I mean? This is stuff that
I don't believe you though. I would like to see someone else who's not a political hack tell me about this.
Well, like I said, Texas is more one of those.
I'm not basing this. I don't go around to schools and investigate their stuff. I just feel like if this was a real thing, people would report on it, and they're not.
Okay, think about it from let me put myself in your position. People from Texas are more, what do you say, man-based, where they're very old school. You know what I mean? Where
not true.
They're not. No, it is true.
We have a whole community called the Gayborhood here. It is a huge gay-only community.
Everybody does, but what I'm saying is that the majority of Texan people are not those kind of liberal,
Yes, it is actually 60. In fact,
No,
8.1
You
million
don't
people
speak.
are
Trust
liberals
me,
in
you don't
Texas.
speak for all Texans. You don't speak for all Texans, and I
Hey,
could
if
pretty
you
sure
can't
any
speak for all
Texans.
Chicagoans, but I can't speak for all Texans. There is 8 million
Okay,
liberals in
okay, let's
Texas.
speak for.
Shut
Okay,
your fucking mouth. There's 8 million liberals in Texas, and there's 5 million Republicans. Yes, it is more full of liberals in Texas.
dude, I'm not being disrespectful for you, so please be a little courteous.
You are when you're talking over me.
No, okay, but you don't have to curse. You know what I mean? I'm not being disrespectful.
Cover your virgin ears. I'll yell
put-
earmuffs next time before I curse. Can
No,
you
no,
show
no.
me
I'm
some
saying
evidence that this is happening?
Be
No,
respectful.
I'm not. You're
I'm
being homophobic.
respectful.
I have no intention to respect you.
No. See, now you're being a liberal homo and stuff right now. You know what I mean? Now you want to be disrespectful. And if you have to go down those levels and stuff just to try to make yourself, portray yourself as a man, then there's no point of having a conversation with you if you can't be logical. You can't be straightforward.
I am being logical. You're just telling me that you thought some of your kids, some people, some teachers in classrooms were trying to teach your kids to be gay. And I'm telling you that's impossible and it's not happening.
So when your buttons are being pushed, you got to get disrespectful then?
Yes, you have background noise. You have a ton of background noise. It's very annoying.
What does that have to do with you being disrespectful?
Because it's
fucking.
fucking.
You are?
It's yes.
That-
It's
that- is
very
that the
hard
type
to
of man you
concentrate.
are?
Yes.
Really? You're better
Yes.
than that. You're from.
I'm
Texas.
sorry. I
Come
should
on.
be calling your wife a fucking dog. Then you would elect me as president, right?
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not scooping to your
But
level.
you
my
like
dude.
people who do that in debates, right?
No. But like I said, I'm not.
You voted
scooping
for a
to your
guy who
level,
did that,
dude.
right?
Look, dude, I'm better than that. I'm not scooping to your level. You know what I mean? I understand this is your platform, but I'm not scooping to your level. You know, I'm
Can
trying to have
you
a
help me out with
respectful
that
conversation.
background noise, dude? You sound like you're in the middle of a fucking Jurassic Park movie. Bro is in the middle of fucking shooting Dune. God damn. Anna, thank you for the $1. Anna says Korea has the highest rates of self-unaliving in the world, I'm pretty sure. South Korea has the highest suicide rate in the world? Holy shit. Cousin Vinny, I know, right? He sounded like Joe Pesci. Hypercapitalism isn't good for mental health. That was overstimulating. And yes, as someone with ADHD, it does drive me nuts to a point where I get crazy. The guy was delusional. I agree, man. What type of, like, paranoia do you have to... Like, I literally Google... Surely somebody would report on this, right? That they're trying to turn your kid gay in Chicago schools? Surely there'd be, like, one thing for me to read about this. Google gave me nothing. God damn. They are trying to indoctrinate kids with the Bible here in Texas and in Oklahoma, which does, threaten a child with the idea of going to burn in a lake of fire for all of eternity if you don't follow a silly line of rules, or B, like, become you need to become straight even if you're gay, or else you're going to burn in a lake of fire. Like, there is that actually happening, but it's on the other side. I feel bad for his kids too, and I'm not even saying that as an insult. Like, I really do. Fox pulling for Texas. Wasn't Tallarico up by 5 points? Gina Hinojosa is down by 1? Oh, baby girl. Oh, we're almost at 150K W, y'all. Tallarico's a godly man, but he doesn't want that shit in school or in government. Trump at -11. Love that. Dude, I'm seeing Tallarico and Gina signs everywhere in my neighborhood. I'm in downtown Dallas. I fucking love it. I want to knock on their doors and kiss them on the mouth when I see them, dude. All right, y'all. You get a fucking pickles cam for that 150K. You guys get a pickles cam. I am a generous lord. I am a generous lord. I will give ye thy pickle. Sounded wrong. You're right. Sorry, phrasing. Chat, also, last call. This is the last time I mentioned it this stream, but we were raising money for my mother. My mother's transitioning into a different living situation, going through a breakup. Trying to help her out, find some stability. There is one of my viewers that is pledging to match every dollar that y'all send. And we have a spreadsheet. And you guys have been incredibly generous. But we are collecting donations from my mother. She moves into a new place tomorrow. She needs the little stuff, like an air fryer, like bed sheets, stuff like that. If you guys are trying to help out, you can send me a payment through my pay apps. That's in the link in my bio. And we have somebody that's pledging to match every dollar. There is a Venmo Pocket Progressive, and that is in my bio. Do I believe in a God? No, I don't. I bet that's a relief. Yes, it is. It is. We got it. We raised an incredible amount of money yesterday, and I sent it to her, and she today was like, "Hey, you got any more?" It's like, dang, what happened? Anna Lee, thank you for $20. Thank you so much from Tyga Fan. Thank you so much. And we've got a little thing right here too. I can't send gifts, but I can send Cash App, and I do have a Cash App. Oh my God, y'all. Jolie with $50 fucking dollars. Thank you so much, Jolie. My PayPal is working, by the way. Thank you so much, Jolie. Pocket Progressive. Thank you so much. W Jolie's in the chat. W Annalise in the chat. Or Annalise goes by Tyga Fan. Thank you so much, Tyga Fan. W donors for sure. You guys are fucking just the best. Starting tomorrow in Texas, all forms of THC possession sales will be a felony. They are doing this to fill all the private prisons here. I also read that alcohol sales for Gen Z are down, and it's like 87%. And I think this is also something they're doing to bail out big alcohol. Sadly, I think that that is 100% what's going on, if not just private prisons. 87%. So like, I think the alcohol industry is like $34 billion for each generation, roughly $30-ish billion. For Gen Z, it's like fucking $3 billion, $2 billion. Yeah, good job, Gen Z. Gerald, thank you so much for the $15. It feels weird to say this, but this is for your mom. But here we are. W. Gerald's in the chat, and also Nikki, thank you so much for the $50 fucking dollars. Thank you so much. And Leanna with $100. Guys, I love y'all. W, I want to see a fucking million Leannas in the chat. W Leannas. For Brine Mama from Two Sparrows. I've had to leave relationships with nothing. She's lucky to have you. Thank you so much. Guys, I also think this is going to be the last day I'm going to do this. I feel like it's kind of taxing, and almost feel guilty because you guys have given so much. W donors, W everybody. Should ask stuff for your mom for Amazon wish lists. I can't cash, but I can credit shop. Ooh. Samantha with $20 for mom. Thank you so much. I hope today we make enough to wear. Guys, if this ain't enough, I don't know what it is. This is that you guys have been so fucking generous. Phew. Someone said weed is just as bad as alcohol over long-term use. No way. What? I'd like to see what science there's behind that. I don't think so. Alcohol does irreversible brain damage. Mama tried and she succeeded with you. Thank you so much, Haley. Thank you so much for the $10. Look at Snoop. Yeah. Oh my god. Georgia with $50 more. I can double dip for Mama and another. Yes. Georgia, since you have. Yes, we can do that. Thank you so much. Love the baby pickles too. W. Georgia's. Snoop, the millionaire famous rap artist. I mean, he did go back on his stance on Trump. He went from saying that if you still support this guy, you're a dumb dude, you're a dumb mother effer, to being at his inauguration. So, I don't know, there is a case to be made there that he's fried. Could get nannered, yeah. NPR reported that ganja can possibly make you not dream as much, aka REM. That's actually, I think that's definitely true. Like, I can attest to that. When I stopped poking smut, dreams got really vivid. I could start remembering my dreams. Dude, alcohol is, like someone said in chat, is damaging to every organ in your body. I don't think weed does that. Close it tomorrow night, please. I'll be able to do more tomorrow morning. Okay, D. Okay. All right. I think antidepressants help me dream more vividly. I want the Sigma. Trump is claiming funded stop the Gaza G side. Melatonin makes the dreams the worst, and I might as well just stay awake. Dude, I had insane dreams last night. I have insane dreams every night because I take some other stuff that makes me dream very vividly. I have dreams about driving my car into water. I'm an expert at MJ. I've worked in the field for over a decade. Yeah, by the way, please, if you just said something about poking mushrooms, that's a... I don't think that's the way you ingest mushrooms. The fun kind, at least. Oof. Oh my god. Carry with $20. And I don't know why that said Annalise. It was Anna Lee, wasn't it? Carry with 20 freaking dollars. You're the absolute best. I thought you inject mushrooms. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one either. W donors, y'all. Look at this little basket of love right here. Look at this sweet little butt nugget. We love her so much. Can we get a Pickles Pub sticker, please? God. Ah. Yes. I forget so bad. Remind me when I'm not live. Because I'm going to forget in like 3 seconds. We had one. I have them on deck. I just got to grab them. It was just I think it was the old account or something. Thank you for all the cranes, Dark Nurse. Thank you, Pocket, and a little witchy. Thank you so much. Can I do it even if you're not live? I have to do it on my phone. I can fucking try to do it right now. Hold on. They change this so often. It's so hard. Okay. Pickle, stop moving. You're selfish. All right, guys. Well, let me add this sticker right now. God dang, dude. Tools and resources. God, they've moved everything, dude. Do I ever take user submitted sticker designs? In fact, all of my sticker designs are user submitted. If you've got sticker designs for me, I will take the crap out of them. As soon as I figure out how to change them again, because it's so gone. It's so gone. All right. Fun. If you could lift free time, I'll try making one, please. Please do. Guys, we are looking for more debates. If you guys want to debate, if you're a Trump supporter and you want to debate, come tell me why you like Trump. Hop in the box. How do I upload new stickers to my super fans on TikTok? Open your profile, TikTok Studio, tools and resources, select fan club. Motherfucker. Why is it fan club? That's something completely different, dude. Customize perks. Add perks. No. Manage your perks. Tap live, tools and resources, fan club. Tap on fan club zone. Oop, fan club. Fan club zone. Oh, there we go. Emotes. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. Now I got to scroll all the way back to where that sticker is show me the baby. There's one. Where is more of my baby? Where's my chicken tenders? Where's my baby chicken? She needs her sticker. Got it. Mm-mm. I've got one. Alpha. Delta Sigma. I thought I had some really good official ones. All right, I uploaded one. And if you guys want more, or if you want to make me one, let me know and I'll send you pictures of her so you can make one. Oh, there's a honey dicking sticker? Fuck yeah. Oh no. All right, this one's kind of slop. Kind of slop. Oh, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Oops. All right, cool. Dang, that's fast. You guys got it. Oh, we love that honey dicking sticker. Jody Lynn, if you guys want to make use of these people, the Heart Me people need a thing too. I don't know how to do that. Is there a way to give Heart Me people bennies? Yeah, if you want to debate it, I'll invite you up. To be able to use stickers, you got to be a super fan, and that requires clicking. Where is it? It's like a star. It's like a star, and it's a $10 monthly payment. Can we get a check on the person in the box real quick? We brokies like stickers too. I wish there was a way. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay. It is 11 p.m. We've been live for about 3 hours. I'm thinking we can go on another adventure tonight if you guys want to go for another nice magical walk. In other lives, the Heart Me people have stickers. Really? How do I give Jody Lynn with the super fan? Let's go! Guys, that's one of the best things you guys can do. It gives me like a really stable, like it really stabilizes my income. If the more like super fans I have, it just like I don't know, it's better for me. Like I know at least I have like a baseline, like something coming in each month. Up to you, no pressure. But if you guys are trying to figure out how to like best support me, that's one of the best ways to do it. How do I give my daily heart me TikTok viewers stickers? You need to send a daily heart me in your live stream to unlock and level up access to stickers features of your access. As a live host, you can set up and add custom stickers or designs for your fans to access use during broadcast. They're just called fan clubs. TikTok calls it fan club. And Alan with the membership on YouTube. That's also another great way to do it. Yo, thank you so much, Alan. All right, I'm gonna go back to looking to see if I can do this with y'all, because if I don't have body doubles, I'll never get this done. Go here, fan club zone. Yo, I have a community gift called the Pickles Heart. Look at that new heart me that I have. What? Look at that. That's tight. Okay, hold on. Customizable perks. No. Oh my god. Oh, for all fans. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm going to give a few people... I'm going to give a few stickers to all fans. Let's do it. Boop. Forgive me, y'all. One sec. Look at this graph. I can't give too many. Gonna honey dick y'all into superfan status. There we go. Yo, what's up, Johnny? Oh, the Magikarp sticker. Oh, I need that. Let me see if I can find this. Johnny, you want to come up and say hi, dude? We're kind of in the stick. We're stick in the mud right now. I did, Johnny. 2 guest in requests. Hello.
Baby boy, honey bee, gotta love the way you look at me. Baby boy, honey bee.
They gave me blue eyes and long hair. My brother got the blue green eyes, dude. Like a mother... Like a piece of shit. That mother... That son of a mother's love. Alright, hold on. Magikarp sticker incoming. Save. You got the brains. Blue eyes need sunglasses? So true. What a loser. What an idiot. What a sucker. How do I share this? All right, boom, airdrop complete. Now we are gonna go into here. We're going to get the Magikarp sticker. Guys, if you want this Magikarp sticker, this was hand-drawn by me. I drew this. This is our Magikarp sticker that we have. It's got the MAGA hat. I drew this. I'm not lying either. I'm a little bit of an artiste, you might say. Some say I'm a little bit of a artiste. Originating in Europe. I know. Blue eyes, green eyes too, right? I think you drew it on a computer. I drew it on my iPad. I drew it with my iPad and my Apple Pencil. Queen Pickle sticker. What about the Jigglypuff? That is true. Let's see my Jigglypuff. Let's see if it's... We can... Is it legal? Is it fair use for me to put this in there? I feel like I should add something to it. Amy with $5 for the mom fund. I love you, Amy. Thank you so much. We're going to add this right now to the mom thing. What is the best Pokemon? Obviously, Chansey. Actually, I think I've recently come around to Gengar being one of my favorites. I think Gengar is one of the best. Eevee's fucking dope too. Pickles in a sushi roll. The evolution chain is so sick. I love the whole idea around it. Where are the stickers? Does anyone explain? Cubone's kind of tight, but also kind of violent. Wearing somebody's skull on your face, dude? That's some medieval shit. Why Gengar, though? He's just cool. Oh, that's his mom's. That's right. That's actually true. Just Gengar, just kind of cool. And he's also, like, cheeky and mischievous. And one of his abilities is lick. And you'll be paralyzed if you get licked. I think that's dope. And he's just cool. What y'all know about Digimon? I'm not that good. I'm not that good. I'm not that well read on Digimon. Pokemon and Digimon were kind of like the same era. Digimon kind of like came second. So I was just like, when you're of that age, it was like 97 or something, and like Digimon came out, you're like, what is this? Like Timu Pokemon is kind of what it looked like to me. Yes, exactly, Georgia. Jinx. Digimon, Digital Monsters. It was a pretty good cartoon. Jinx was right. That's how you know Pokemon was based back then, dude. Psyduck's one of my personal favorites too, actually. Psyduck and Golduck. Psyduck more than Golduck. Where are the stickers? To be able to use the stickers, you either got to send me a daily heart me, or you have to be a super fan, which is like the $10 a month subscription. And I hate that they did this to me, but I used to be able to like choose price points for the subscriptions, and then they changed it to where everybody, like everyone, all of the subs are $10. Now it's like, or it used to be like I had like a $2 sub and like a $5 one and then a $9 one. Now it's all 10. Psyduck's great. W Nikki. Did I get distracted? Where's Magikarp sticker? Oh fuck. Wait, it should be uploaded. It seems to just kind of like... This is my little upload screen. It's uploading. Let me do another one. What's going on here? Maybe they're checking it for copyright. Any more debate sites, or is it dead? There have been a few. I've been nervous about it. Maybe we'll just go ahead and segue into the walk. Awesome pocket. Yeah, I have really bad ADHD. It's real bad.
I think before we go, we have to. There's a big thing, something that the likes of so big. Nobody's ever seen something so big. You see that. I can't really explain it that well. It's huge, but you have to go. This is a brand new thing. Okay, you go to the link in Pickle's bio. There's a big. We call it a link tree. I don't really like trees, but we call link tree. I think she's the governor of Alabama. We go into it. And you have to get to the Discord. There's a big thing waiting inside of the Discord. And if you join, you're going to see it. It's going to be huge. I think I've been working on it for a long time. You know, I know more people that know Discord better than anybody. So you join the Discord and there's going to be a big boom. There's going to be 10,000, a Trump account, a big Trump account in the Discord. And,
Chat, if you by the way, this is gum. I'm not dipping, by the way. It looks like a dip. If you guys want to join my Discord, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the link tree, and you're gonna click on this first link. And sometimes you have to copy paste this into your browser on your phone because it doesn't like you. But you'll get on in there, and you're gonna join that Discord. You're gonna go to the server. And then to join further, you have to click on this rules section. So you'll navigate on the channels, you'll click the rules, and you're going to click agree to the rules, this green button, and it'll let you into the rest of the server. The rest of it is a lot to explore. I don't really like trees is actually perfect. Honestly, I really need to make more stickers, y'all. If anybody wants to make some stickers for me, I would love you. Book recommendation channel? Do we have that? We used to have a whole book club. We do. We watch a lot of movies on there. In fact, that's probably mostly what we do on there. Can you give it to all of us? I can't afford Superfan again, but right now I need my Magikarp sticker back. All right. You know what? We'll do it. All right. And you know what else I should give all of y'all? What else is a sticker I can give everybody? Digibod. Dang, silly goose. This is the tattoo I have on my butt. I'll do that. We'll add that one. Titanic 2 movie night? Is that even a real movie? Or is it just deep sea exploration? Discovery Channel? There was a trailer for Titanic 2, I fear? No way. No way. All right. Y'alls, I love you. We're going to get off. We're going to get some food in us. Possibly, we're going to go live on my personal account. Let me jump on there real quick so you guys can follow it. We're going to go live on my personal account. And then we are going to, I think I'm going to make a batch of pickles. We're going to raid Hector, by the way, on our way out. But we're going to make a batch of pickles. On this account, we're going to make a batch of pickles. And then we're going to go do, I need to get 10K steps. So we're going to take pickles. Please unblock me from your second account. Why were you blocked? Oh, because you're low followers and following. Sorry, y'all. Oh, Hector isn't live. Nabil, do you have a different, your real account? I get, Thank you, D. Okay, yeah. We'll just make a personal note to not block Nabil. Nabil, I dare you to like follow some more accounts on that account. I don't know if it's something you're willing to do, but it'll help you not get blocked. We have some people that have made it their life mission to come and be a piece of shit and invade my personal space on my stream, even at my workplace. And I've had to like just block everybody that looks like a brand new account. So, but I can unblock you. Matt and Bill are live. Let's do Matt. Matt's rated me. Matt was just here. Follow this account. We're going to be live on it in just a second. Politics with Matt. Let's do Matt, since Matt has all of the aura. We're going to go raid Matt. Politics with Matt. Go give him all the love. Give him a pickle injection. A hot, zesty pickle injection. Home Pickle sent you. Where's my other account? It's somewhere in between being banned and unbanned. I love you, chat. I will see you guys later. I will see you guys on my other account. Have a good night, chat. I will see y'all tomorrow. I love you. Thank you, everybody who donated tonight to help my mom. You're the fucking absolute best. Love your guts. See you tomorrow. Bye, chat.